Yo, yo, hit the like button on the way in. You heard? Yo, I'm just here for a little bit. Hit the like button on the way in. You heard? I'm Mo Gemini. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Orale. Yo, yo. I don't really want to talk too much shit because I wasn't really trying to be on the type of time, but sheesh. I'm really not gonna talk a lot of shit for real. You know why? I'm not gonna talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna talk some shit, just not a lot of it. You heard? Cause I don't really have to talk too much shit for real. A motherfucker does a 6 hour live on you, son. That's crazy. You heard? I don't care what anybody says. I was gonna wait to go to live on Monday and shit, but I'm like, fuck it. Ain't nobody else on for a minute. Let me go on for a little bit, man. This little hour will pass by quick. You heard? Happy Saturday to y'all. Hit the like button. I have to talk a little bit of shit. Hold on. OG smoking that good. I don't know what the fuck he's smoking over there. You heard? Got that boy super tight yesterday. 6 hours worth of tight. You heard? That's crazy. You know how long he's been harboring those feelings? He's been harboring those feelings for quite a while now. And he just couldn't help himself. I tell you that shit all the time. Whoever fuck listen, I don't care whoever fuck with. Respectfully. But like to get that mad at somebody, do a 6 hour live on somebody, Halo salute. Uh to do a 6 hour live on somebody over some shit you started. Jay wants to stick his finger in your butt because you talk shit. Not because Henny talks shit, or not because Henny had him up there. He wants to stick his finger in your butt because you talk shit to him. You heard? That beef comes from before we fucked with each other. You came on my platform and you started talking shit to Jay and Freshie. They came up there and then whatever. Y'all duked it out. The following day, Freshie came up there and Jay, and they both called you out. I said, yo, OG hit the link. You talking about, yo, I'm not, you want me to fucking hit the link so I can be your fucking content? No. They just came up here and addressed you. So I'm telling you to hit the link so you can defend yourself. I'm not nobody's content. But a couple weeks ago in Grizz Moolah shit, you talking about, yo, where Henny at? Henny, where you at? Hit the link. Last night you talking about, well, I told you to hit the link because he was fucking dragging you so you can defend yourself. Okay, well, I was doing the same fucking thing for you heard? You was in Payne's chat. I got, yo, bro, I'm gonna show them shit, B. Come on, man. You was in Payne's chat fucking laughing and doing all this shit when he's talking about my daughter's private. And then you talking about you mad because you came on my platform and called somebody out and then he came back and called you out and you didn't show up? Don't get mad at me because you pussy, son. It's not my fault you pussy. You mad pussy. Respectfully, you just a cool, funny dude, you heard? Motherfuckers might not tell you, but you mad pussy. You might talk that shit about Payne. Yeah, every single time Payne went on a platform and popped up, yes, I bounced. Because he was going to start talking about my daughter's private. You heard? But let have Payne popped up at my fucking door. See if I wouldn't have one outside. You heard? You sat in your apartment with your wife and watched Jay circle the fucking parking lot and you ain't did shit, bro. So don't fucking talking about pussy this and pussy that, bro. That shit crazy. That shit you was doing yesterday was wild crazy, you heard? You did 6 hours with the fucking pussiness. Look how fucked up you is. Look how fucked up and what a bitch you is. Disrespectfully, I'm saying that. Behind the scenes, without even saying too much, I'm bigging you up and I'm trying I don't want to say I'm squashing your beefs because I'm not. But behind the scenes, I'm trying to unite y'all motherfuckers, you heard? Motherfuckers that are beefing together, you heard? And then you're gonna go and try to play that stupid, that OG. That shit you did last night was straight faggot shit, you heard? You heard? I take that back. We're gonna have to remix that or do something else. We're gonna have to rename you're pumpkin puss now, you heard? When I say pumpkin puss, I mean OG Bobby Johnson. That shit you did yesterday was mad bitch shit, you heard? When Stain came out here, started dragging my name, Eve said something to me about that shit. Let me explain something right real quick. When shout out to DBN and shout out to Eve, when they were going through whatever they were going through, I was chilling at the animal house. You heard? Eve kind of maybe felt like I was on DBN's side. I wasn't on nobody's side. She took a couple shots at me, took a couple shots at her. It wasn't nothing serious. When Payne came out with this bullshit, she said something about it, but she really didn't entertain it too much. She did mention it a couple times. She did. She was like, "Damn, Henny, what they're saying, that shit is kind of crazy to have on your jacket." She talked a little shit, but she didn't really. She ain't smear nothing or nothing, right? When Stain was on her fucking platform, you heard? When Stain was on her platform, that she didn't let him violate my daughter. You heard? The following day or the day after, I talked about it. You heard? I did, and I might have mentioned her as old girl, but that was no disrespect to her. We was just going through whatever we was going through, and I wasn't trying to mention her name. Number one, I just wasn't trying to mention her name, and because had I mentioned her name, maybe she would have felt some type of way and came at me. So I just try to leave that shit alone. You heard? Just leave it alone. No disrespect to her or nothing. She can't ever come over here and say I disrespected her. Ever. You heard? But what you did was some Toto shit. You heard? What you did was some Toto shit. Start telling her, yo, listen to what he said yesterday. Listen, that's how I used to try to, yo, people used to be like, yo, he's on drugs. I'm like, nah, there's no way he's on drugs. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You heard? I'm like, whatever. But the way you was talking last night, your little wordplay lets me know that you smoke mad crack. You heard? Yo, Eve, he was kicking your back, and Eve, he was kicking your back. And I hop in the chat. I'm like, I wasn't kicking her back in. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. That's my word, you was. You was kicking her back in. I was not kicking her back in. What are you talking about? So, let me ask you one question. So you didn't call her old girl. I might have called her old girl. See, I think doing all this crazy shit. What that means? Because I didn't mention her by her name. I'm disrespecting her. Nah. What you're doing is you're trying to cause that lady. You're trying to cause that woman unnecessary issues. Because there's no issues there. Me and Eve already talked about this shit. You heard? So that's real pumpkin puss shit you're doing. You heard? Me and DBN are cool. Look at you. Yo, even DBN come at sucking wild Matruski, you heard? Sorry. Sucking mad wee Willie Wilson fucking Matruski, you heard? I dropped the link. I'm live. Somebody tells me you live. I go over there. So you drop the link. I don't got a link. Hit my link. Nah. Alright. I finish my shit. Go over there. You say it again. You're like, I don't have a link. Like, kind of like, if I had one, I drop one. I go start a live. I drop the link. I talk my shit for a minute. You don't pull up. All you did was a 6-hour fucking cryathon. Nah, don't call that shit a Bobby. Or what is it? Or whatever the fuck you was calling it. Call that shit a fucking cryathon. That's what you did. A 6-hour cryathon. And I know for a fact that more than one fucking person recorded that shit. You cry. Oh, yo, you might have talked in between about other people, but for the most part, you did fucking six hours worth of fucking Matruski sucker. Let me also say that you at the end you talking about, you talk all this shit. You talk all this shit. You know what you're doing? What you're trying to do is trying to deflect from the fact that you mad pussy. And when Jay catches you, he's gonna fucking make you a viral moment. You heard? And I hope his channel blows up off that shit, you bitch ass motherfucker. You like to talk about niggas' kids and shit like that, right? You whole ass nigga. You heard, Mr. What you call yourself? OG Bobby Mac? Talking all that shit. Talking mad shit. Talking mad shit. What supposedly, right? Supposedly he held me down. He didn't fucking hold me down. He did not hold me down. Holding me down is every time somebody popped up popping shit, get up there and, nah, he didn't do none of that shit. As a matter of fact, he let Payne go in his fucking chat and drop mad links. Not only that, but Payne blocked me, so I couldn't even see the links Payne was dropping. Somebody hit me up like, yo, that nigga's wildin'. I look, Payne's dropping mad links and OG's just rambling off, not saying a fucking word. But yesterday when his fucking pumpkin puss was all moist, when he did that 6-hour cryathon, you heard? You heard? Shout out to Pretty Tay, yo. Pretty Tay come in the chat. She said something to him about he likes to tie. Oh my God, he had a fucking orgasm. He squirted. He fucking squirted. Or did you rewind that shit to when he read that shit and listen to how fucking excited this fucking pumpkin puss and moist he got? You heard, Freshie? Salute. Oh, he was big man at you, Freshie. Harlem Romeo, salute. Sexy J, salute. Bobby Ramos, salute. Anybody I missed, my bad. Salute to everybody in the building. You heard? Just talking a little bit of shit. RS Society Production, salute. Hello, humble. Y'all know the vibes at the light month for me. Now I'm saying though, somebody listen, right? Jay told me this a couple days ago. Yo, you're gonna get some off of this. Nah, there's no way. OG's a gangster. OG's a gangster. OG's a real OG. He's with this trolling shit. He's elite at this trolling shit. And he's a gangster, you heard? When he turns off the YouTube, he's original gangster Bobby Johnson, you heard? That's what I thought. This motherfucker gets off this bitch, holds his tears for 3 days, and then does a 6-hour cryathon. Talking about, oh, Freshie, when you came up here and you was fucking calling him out, I said, yo, OG, hit the link. He was nowhere to be found, right? He does a live talking about, you talking about hit the fucking lick. What do I look like going up there with fucking people that are... Listen, he called you out the same way the day before you came up here and called him up. He came out the chat as a fucking troll, came out as a chat for the first time, and you was excited off of that. Yo, I make the trolls come out the chat. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when Gris moved, I wasn't trying to entertain that shit, you heard? You knew I wasn't trying to entertain that shit, and you're in the chat, Henny, where you at? Henny, where you at? Henny, hit the link. Henny, hit the link, right? Sucking mad Henny cock, nigga. You heard? Mad Henny Matruski. You heard? I remember the day watching your live, you was fishing. It was getting a little dark, and that raccoon jumped out. I remember that vividly. You heard? And you partially yelled like a girl. You partially did, but I understand the element of surprise. I understand that you a little shaky as it is. And I can guarantee you that your soul, maybe not you, but I guarantee you that that day when that motherfucking raccoon came out, I bet your soul said, the first thing your soul said was, oh shit, that's Jay, you heard? Until you realized that it wasn't Jay, and you kind of caught yourself. But I bet you your soul, the way you yelped, that's what you did. You yelped, motherfucker. That's what you did. You whole ass nigga, you heard? You yelped when a fucking raccoon jumped out. You know why you yelped? I can bet you anything you pissed a little too, you little bitch. Because you thought that was Jay for a hot second, you heard? You thought that was Jay for a hot second. Benito, salute. You heard? You thought that was Jay for a hot second. When that raccoon, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know, and I know. I don't give a fuck if nobody else believes. I'm talking to you, OG. Or to your soul, as a matter of fact. When that was the first thing, when I heard that yelp, I said, oh, Jay got him. Jay got him, but then I saw it was, then you was like, that's a raccoon. I was like, I thought Jay got him. When I heard that yelp, that was like, when I heard that yelp, the first thing I did, I said, oh, he's se jodió, Bobby. That's what I thought, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? 6 hours. I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit. But before I talk my little bit of shit, I'm not gonna talk 6 hours worth of shit. You heard? You did a 6 hour moist-a-thon. You heard? You did a 6 hour fucking cry-a-thon. You heard? You bitch ass motherfucker. You're supposed to be for your fucking people. When every time KT puts that shit on for the people, you're supposed to be for your peoples. But instead, you're trying to cause a black woman some kind of issue that there's not. Me and her already talked about this. Yo, you fucking trying to kick it back in. You trying to kick it back in. What? What are you fucking trying? Never trying to kick it back. Yes, you did. Tell me you didn't call her old girl. Yeah, that's not kicking her back in, you bitch ass nigga. Why are you playing her like that? Now she be dead wrong. Dead wrong to fucking violate your bitch ass for trying to cause her some unnecessary trouble, you fucking bitch ass motherfucker. You heard? Jay was running around. Your wife was in the crib. You probably told your wife. You probably was shushing your fucking wife. Shut the fuck up, babe. Jay's outside. He's gonna hear you. Shut the fuck up, babe. Shut the fuck up. Get the phone and grab the phone. Get ready to dial 911. Shut the fuck. Get the kids in the fucking closet. I know that's what you was doing, you bitch ass motherfucker, because you say you saw him driving around in the fucking parking lot. You might not say it, nigga. You might not say it. But let me say this. Everybody that saw that shit on YouTube that day was like, yo, OG is wild thought. The only thing is you're like a Chris Tucker motherfucker. You're just a loudmouth fucking funny motherfucker that we laugh. We're laughing usually at you. But on the total scale, you're up there, B. You're up there. You, hoodies, SP, you heard? But you're like tipping the scale though, you heard? Because a whole grown man pulled up twice on you. Twice. And you're on somebody else's page talking about, yo, you mad pussy, Bitch, go answer your door, Jay's outside. You're in the fucking bathroom fucking whispering on somebody's panel. Bitch, go outside. Why are you not outside? Why every single time you do some kind of workout, I bet you You supposed to start your workout an hour before you start your shit. I bet you stake your shit out for an hour before you even go over there. You heard? You probably got decoys set up everywhere. You heard? Virgo child, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Motherfucker got fucking decoys every fucking where. You heard? He's got decoys across the street where he fishes at, so Jay will ride by, think and he's over there fucking doing half fucking pull-ups and half fucking push-ups, B. You heard? You're a grown-ass man. You're doing little girl fucking push-ups, B. I go in there, show you love, and I dip. I might joke around in the chat and shit like that, but get your weight up, little nigga. You heard? You're gonna come to YouTube and talking about you monkey footing, but then you get to the monkey bars and you start pussy footing. Kenny Cutthroat told you this shit months ago. Yo, OG, I fuck with you, but you pussyfooting over there. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. Fucking doing squats. This motherfucker doing squats with a fucking 50-pound fucking jacket on. You know why he's doing those squats? You know why he was doing those lift squats? You know why? Let me tell you what lift squats are good for. Lift squats are good for so you're it's good stretches so you can be faster, mad faster when you run. You heard? While Jay chilling and drinking and shit like that, OG over there doing lift squats. You heard? BB, fuck out of here. Talking all that gangster shit for 6 hours, B. Kind of gangster is you? You got my matruski all in your mouth. You got my matruski all in your mouth for 6 hours. Just fucking guzzling. You heard? Because everyone they salute. But listen, he did a 6-hour live talking all this shit, right? We're supposed to be boys, you think I'm content, you think I'm content. But when it came to me and my family, he wanted me and my family to be content. He's a two-faced punk bitch. That's what he is. That, whatever else somebody else might put on him, I don't know about anything else. From what Henny's peeped out this dude, he's a two-faced punk bitch. You heard? No good. Not even for his people. Trying to cause his own people fucking problems. You heard? Yo, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know. I had a phone call and shit. Can y'all hear me? Salute to the chat. You heard? You heard? Can I hear me? Yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, can y'all hear me? Oh, now, all right. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna start rambling. How you say you for your peoples? How you say you from your peoples? Listen, and respectfully, I know a lot of people around here don't get along with each other. I understand that, and I respect everybody Whatever anybody got going with anybody else, that's their opinion. I respect their opinion. That ain't got nothing to do with me. As an adult, I'm on my business. OG, if you sit down with Eve or ask Eve if I've ever disrespected her. I'm not like that to be disrespecting women, you heard? So that shit you did last night was the softest, pussiest shit you ever did, son. I hope Jay goes 3 fingers in, you heard? I hope he super violates you. Word the mother, and I hope he fucking airs that shit. Bitch ass motherfucker want to talk about my kids and talk about my daughter's hymen and all that shit, you bitch ass fucking weirdo. Now, another bitch ass motherfucker exposed himself. Because OG comes up here, tries Jay and Fresh, you're in the chat. He comes up here, he tries to wile him up. They come up here, they all argue it up. OG leaves, they come back, they get back on the panel, they call him out. He doesn't want to hit the link. Alright, now I gotta you shouldn't have started with them. You pussy. You pussy, what you want to do is weaponize me. Get up here, talk mad shit to them, tell them how you feel, tell them about this and that, but because Henny fucks with you, now they're not allowed to come up here and do the same thing. Nah. You didn't give a fuck when Payne was in your fucking chat dropping mad links in my shit and had me blocked so I couldn't even say nothing about it. I didn't even say nothing to you about it. You heard? Because I'm not fucking wet, nigga. I'm not moist, you bitch ass faggot. You expose yourself. You expose yourself all the time. You did a 6-hour fucking cryathon last night, B. And then I wasn't even out. To be honest, I'm not even tight. I'm not tight about it. I just don't like that you mentioned my kids. You heard? You heard? When that they was running around with that shit, he was like, nah. Last night, now that you mad, it's a whole different story. Yo, you right? You fuck with Zip with the drip, right? He just made a video about the Uncasta and Gully situation, right? He says it. So that's just mad whack what you did, B. Now that you mad at me, now you want to switch up? Fuck out of here, you bozo. You a bozo, B. You held me down. Tell me when you fucking you went on Grizz Moolah. You went on Grizz Moolah one time recently, you heard? But I was up there with you, you heard? You didn't come up there on your own just on some more. I was up there with you. That was one. Number two, when they was everywhere trying to drag me, you was in the chats laughing. I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's not your issue, you heard? But don't come around here saying, yo, I held them down, I held them down. Nah, no, you didn't, you heard? They involved DBN in this shit when he ain't had nothing to do with this shit. You heard? But that was it, respectfully. Talking all this shit. That shit with Eve you try to do, that shit's disgusting, though, B. That's mad disgusting. And while you're doing that, right, stupid Henny is behind the scenes trying to unite you with these females. You heard? Fucking clown-ass dude. You're a real bozo, son. You're a real bozo. I'd have slapped fire at you if I saw you. That shit you try to do with Eve, that shit like that is the shit that gets you fucking beat up around here. Word up. Same shit with Shantae, you heard? Trying to use females for the like, nah, that's sucker shit, you heard? That's sucker shit. You even said that shit, OG. You even said Sean Prince was a sucker for that shit. So what you did last night trying to do with Eve, that shit was some puta shit, disrespectfully. See what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. You a clown ass nigga, son. You's a bozo ass nigga for that clown ass shit you did with fucking Eve. Talking about I was kicking her back in. I'm like, I wasn't kicking her back in. Oh, so you tell me you didn't call you didn't call her old girl. How was that beating her back in? I just wasn't trying to mention her name. I wasn't trying to get no kind of static with her. You fucking clown. You're a fucking clown what you did. You did a 6-hour fucking Toto-a-thon, nigga. You did a 6-hour fucking cry-a-thon. That's what you did. Oh, you got another live? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna go and pout some more? Go for it, bitch ass nigga. I've been up here for what? 29 minutes. You did this shit for 6 hours, nigga. Get my cock out your mouth, B. That shit is what, and all those 6 hours you put in,
For nothing. We still think you mad pussy. Jay pulled up on you twice, and you told your wife to shut the fuck up. You told your wife, shh. You told your wife, shh, Jay's downstairs. Shut the fuck up. Fucking clown ass bitch. Fuck is you talking about? See what I'm saying? Hurting now you riding that. Now you trying to jump on that. You see what? That's what homos do. That's what homos do. Right now you're acting like a homo. You heard? That's what you did. Cause you wasn't pumping that before, but now you pumping it when it fits. When it benefits you, right? You a clown ass nigga. No wonder Jay's gonna fucking finger fuck you, nigga. I'm just getting a thrill. Before you die, you about to die a faggot. You heard? You fucking bootleg ass Muslim nigga anyways. That's what you is, you heard? I'm glad you about to die a faggot, you heard? I'm glad you're gonna die a faggot. I hope he does that shit on live stream. You heard, you bitch ass nigga? Yo, Topside, salute. Trey, salute. You gonna cook my burrito? Bro, you cooked your own burrito for 6 hours yesterday, you fucking clown. We all watched it. We all watched it. I don't know if maybe they're not hitting you behind the scenes because you don't have no fucking social media, you heard? But I'm getting hit behind the scenes with all kinds of clips you post and shorts, you fucking faggot, crying for 6 hours for nothing. For nothing. You cried for 6 hours last night. You fucking ducked Saturday when Jay went live and I told him to hit my live. You ducked Saturday and Sunday. You ducked. YouTube could not find you. Yo, put it in the chat. If last Saturday and Sunday you can find OG anywhere. That motherfucker went Dave and Blaine on our asses, you heard? When he knew Jay was out in the hunt, you heard? You heard? He came out on Monday when he saw Jay on somebody's panel and he thought he saw the coast was clear, you heard? That's all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do is just talk shit. Get on the internet and talk shit. Cause when Jay popped out, listen, you try to get even some kind of mess last night, right? Cause some kind of unnecessary problems, right? Right? That's what you try to do. Eve was about to send when I remember watching the live the first time Jay pulled up. Eve was in the chat going crazy in the chat. Yo, I'm about to send goons. OG, don't. She's about to send goons for you, right? To look out for you, But you're trying to cause some issues between us. That's just crazy, B. You ain't for the people. You're a fucking crybaby. You did it just like Roseanne did it. You just went longer than Roseanne. You did a 6 hour cryathon, B. You heard? He did a 6 hour moistathon. Go see. Go see yourselves. Go OG Bob OG BJ, you heard? I'm starting to think that the BJ is for blowjob. You heard? 6 hours. He did that, and I dropped the link twice so he could pull up. I dropped the link twice so he could pull up. He didn't want to. He just wanted to paint a narrative. Look, he just did it in my chat like a little bitch. Just like a little bit, like bitches do. He said that shit in somebody else's chat. Oh, now you want to get mad. Now you want to bring up and say all these things. No, bro, you just did it in my chat, and I'm glad they're here to see. You heard? Hit the like button for me, y'all. This ain't gonna be a long one. But if y'all go check out OG and y'all want to see him throw a 6 hours moistathon, you heard? His toto was leaking for 6 hours straight yesterday. Go tune into OG Bobby Johnson, you heard? One of the ugliest motherfuckers on this bitch. I was gonna say a little more OG, but I'm gonna have a little respect, you heard? Yeah. The amount of fucking people. You know the amount of people out here that has sympathy for people like motherfuckers. Bro. You sent us YouTube yesterday for 6 hours crying. You don't think they would hit the like and fucking hit the subscribe button? I would have. Listen, you cried for so long, I almost started a whole new email so I could give you another subscription. You heard? That's how fucking. And you was trying to roast me. You heard? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If I boom you for talking crazy like that, right? Because now you're putting shit on my jacket. You didn't like it when they were talking about you have fucking glass eyes and shit like that, right? You see what a bitch you is? You see what a bitch you is? I'm not even up here fucking slandering you, but you in the chat slandering me. I'm calling you out for that faggot shit you did with Eve. Trying to cause some kind of bullshit when there is no bullshit. Me and her squashed that shit. We moved past that, you heard? So don't say you from your peoples. You against your peoples. Suck my dick. Your wife could suck my dick, you heard? Your wife could suck my dick, you heard? Tell your mother to suck my dick too, you heard? Tell your mother to suck my dick too, you heard? I can't wait. I swear to God, I can't wait till fucking Jay does that shit and record. I hope he records it and is able to send that shit out. If he gets locked up, I hope yo, Jay, listen. If they're about to send it to you, attach that shit and send that shit to my email before they book you. You heard? I'll sacrifice my YouTube channel for it. But go knuckle deep in his bitch ass. You heard? He probably already goes knuckle deep in himself. You heard? Respectfully. Respectfully. He probably already goes knuckles deep in himself. You heard? Yo, Carlton, suck my dick too with your mother's lips. You heard? You heard? I be seeing you around. You don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. But I remember you talking mad shit to me. You heard? This punk motherfucker for 6 hours, so he's about to make a live, and for 6 hours crying about me, lying to Eve. Yo, listen, hit the like button for me. I'm about to explain this shit again. Fuck that, we running it up, right? I'm gonna run this shit. I'm gonna repeat this shit a couple times. This motherfucker does a 6 hour live yesterday, right? Cries for 6 hours. I go live to rebuttal. I haven't even been up here for fucking 40 minutes. And he's in my chat sucking mad huevo. You didn't have enough fucking matruski yesterday for 6 hours? You're still in my chat sucking mad. And what's crazy is, I just took you out my chat. Henny took you out the chat. And you're still in the fucking bushes sucking wild matruski. I'm almost 100% positive. Listen, Jay was right. Jay was right. He was like, yo, they're gonna get mad shit off of this bullshit, off of me being up here. I said, nah, I said it. He even came back up there. Yo, you're gonna tell Henny. He was like, Henny knows I rock with him. I'm like, there's no way. This gangster, the gangster that tells his fucking wife to shut the fuck up because Jay's downstairs riding around in the fucking parking lot. You heard? That gangster. I thought it was that gangster. I swear to God on everything I love, word to everything I love, that shit was stamped. Backstage, that shit was stamped. Rose was the moistest butterfly in the sector, you heard? But I'm almost positive after people watch, people don't send me clips about this shit, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? But people still send me clips. They know that now you're the most moist motherfucker in the sector. You heard, OG? You're the most moist. Let me tell you another thing. When Jay was up here, the day that OG came up here and started and called Jay and called Freshie out, oh, I'm lying? I know y'all in the chat. Salute to the whole chat. You heard? I'm not really reading the chat, but salute to the whole chat. You heard? Salute with love. Salute. Rodimus, salute. Virgo Child, salute. I see y'all mirror, salute. Salute to everybody in the chat. You heard? But when Freshie came up here and Jay came up here, Jay's camera was on, you heard? Freshie's wasn't, but Freshie's microphone was kind of lowish, respectfully. The only one we can hear, mad close, and I know y'all in the chat, I know y'all can hear it. I know y'all was with me because I was reading some of the chats. When that happened, I read some of the chats and I had to write something because I heard it. I had my earbuds in. You heard? OG came up there like he's like that, right? When Jay pulled up on him, he didn't come outside like he's like that. If y'all rewind that night, I don't remember exactly when it is. When I find it, I will place it as a source so y'all can see this bozo ass clown that I tried my hardest. I tried my hardest. But if y'all listen close, OG wasn't up there on some, he wasn't up there on some, this is what I do. Nah. He was on his Tony Montana shit, you heard? Oh, I'm lying? Oh, I'm lying? The chat knows the vibes because the chat was calling that shit. Yo, did y'all just hear that shit? Yo, that is, they're putting all kinds of snowflakes, all kinds of shit. We're not done talking about what kind of pussy you is. We're not done talking about what kind of pussy you is, you heard? You heard? You can do another live on me. You already did a 6-hour one. You heard? You already cooked yourself. So I wasn't even going to do an hour live on you. But go ahead, cook yourself. You heard? You can cook yourself. Because Jay ran up on you twice. This last Saturday and Saturday and Sunday, you was nowhere outside. You was nowhere outside. Yo, anybody that was live Saturday and Sunday, go look through your live chat where you see OG there. You know why? Because OG was hiding. He said, I'll be damned if I lose my virginity in 2025. You heard? Nigga, you know what you did? You know what you did? You and your family ain't come out your bedroom, you heard? You ain't even want Jay to even listen to the fucking living room door. Y'all motherfuckers stayed in the bedroom for the whole weekend, you heard? Came out Monday. And the only reason you came out Monday is because you knew we was about to send, we were going to send for a welfare check, you heard? Because everybody was like, yo, where's OG? Yo, where's OG? Yo, where's OG? Shout out to Jay. He knows what he does, you heard? Respectfully, he has to. He had you shook. You ain't want to come out. You ain't want to come out. I wasn't going to mention none of this stuff. You want to come in my chat. You want to call me all kinds of weird shit, right? Which you wasn't pumping last week. You heard? You wasn't pumping this last week. But now you're mad. Now you're pumping it. Straight Toto shit, bro. That's straight Toto shit. Regardless of what, listen. In every aspect of whatever you do, you're fucking pussy. Look at that. Everything. Last night, you trying to instigate some shit between me and Eve. Me and DBN don't even got no smoke. Oh, even DBN called my slave. Like, what? Why is you mentioning all this stuff? For what? You looking for lifelines? You heard? And let's not talk about, I'm about to find these lies. Words on everything I love. I just don't be on top of that shit because I'm not really petty like that. I am petty, but I don't be on top of shit like that. You heard? But I made a live. I did a live. And I remember Mr. X came up here and called you out on some shit. And you went, but deep, pussy. You heard? You heard, OG? You're straight Toto, B. It's okay. It's okay. The whole world is not meant to be full of tough niggas. You heard? You're just a big Toto nigga with a big fucking mouth that got you in fucking trouble in the first place. You're mad at me because they want to go knuckle deep in your shit, right? But your mouth is the reason you're there. You're in that predicament. You heard? OG. I never said I invented you heard. I never said that. What I said was, I'm going to say you heard so many times in my live stream that whoever's listening, you're going to hear them say it. And it's gonna make them fall out the bushes. That's what I said. But you're so ignorant. Jay has you in such fear that you don't even think straight. Do you remember? I just talked about this. Do you remember the raccoon? Who was in the chat that remembers the raccoon situation? His soul, when the raccoon popped out, his soul said, "Oh, Jay got us. Jay got us." That was the first thing your fucking soul said, B. You heard? Your soul said, "Yo, Jay got us." And when you realized it was a fucking raccoon, you said, "Thank you, fucking Lord." You heard? And from that day on, I believe you started straightening your fucking act up. You heard? You want to come up here, monkey foot, then leave, right? And leave me with the mess. And then I got to tell niggas, nah, you can't. Nah, why'd you come up here and start shit with them? Why you come up here and start shit with them? They was in the chat. You could have just stayed in the chat and kept it off my fucking panel. You came up here calling motherfuckers all kinds of bitches and pussies, and you were super happy that Freshie hit the link. You heard? Oh, I make fucking trolls hit the links, this and that and the third. But then when you leave and they don't got no breaks, now you like, Henny, stop him. Henny, stop him. Henny, stop him. Henny, stop him. Your fucking toto fucking exploded. That shit squirted. Henny does that to the... Henny's known to do that. You heard? Nah, Eve, respectfully, you heard? I don't dig that shit. You know what I'm saying? I get that this whole YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? This whole little trolling shit. I respect all that. But to go, look how he reached. I don't know how long you've been here, but I just look. I am not the mirror. What are my kids? I don't got no trolls. I got no troll pages. What are my kids? I got no troll pages. What are my father's asses? I don't. Listen, right? He was on his shit, talking his shit, talking about he rock with me, this and that and the third. He never pulled up to have a conversation with me or try to discuss it. He went to his platform and he just went crazy. The second time he walks around like because nobody say nothing. He walks around like I don't know. I really don't know, but I be trying to respect for the most part, but I can only tolerate so much. He came up here, started with Jay and Freshie. You heard? So what he did last night, I don't respect. What he did last night talking about, oh, Eve, he was kicking your back, and he was kicking your back, and I'm like, wasn't kicking her back, and oh, so you saying you didn't call her old girl? That's not kicking her back, and I just didn't mention her name. Had I mentioned her name, maybe she would have been like, yo, why you mentioning my? I just didn't want no friction, so I just did. I said, the chick, old chick, whatever the fuck I said, whatever. It was no disrespect to her though. For you to try to even cause any kind of issue to your own peoples, the people that you keep saying that you're oppressed, all this shit that you keep saying, and then you turn around and try to cause some fucking when me and Eve don't even got smoke. You're a sucker for that, B. I'd have slapped fire out you. I'd have slapped fire you out for that shit. For nothing else. All that shit you talk, I know you pussy, B. I know you pussy. I know you pussy, and all 50 motherfuckers in this bitch know you pussy, B. You ran twice from a grown man that came to your crib, B. He came to your crib to super duper violate you, B. And you told your wife to shut the fuck up cause Jay was downstairs. You think I fucking give a fuck what you say about me on the fucking internet, you pussy? Payne for 3 months was talking wild shit. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say nothing. Now that Jay's getting closer and closer and your fucking asshole is fucking trembling, right? Now you got an issue with Henny, right? Now everything Payne said is true, right? You're a faggot. You're a faggot. That's what you is. You're a faggot. And I hope to God that Jay gets to you so he can fulfill your faggot ways. You heard? Yo, E, respectfully, I am not the mirror. I'm not nobody. I don't play that shit. Dead ass. I don't play that shit. I got 2 accounts. Henny, the Henny 81, and then Henny 1980. The same thing. The 1981 though is 81 and 1981. That's all I got. You heard? Respectfully. I'm gonna do a 6-hour live. He talked about, even said, SP, you mad wrong for doing this and then this to the females. But then you turn around and you're doing the same fucking thing. You tried that shit with Eve last night. And behind the scenes, I'm over here trying to fucking unite you with people. You heard? People are not even trying to, not really, you come off wrong sometimes. You heard? And I'm trying to have you piece it up with people, or people like, so y'all don't have no friction and you're trying to cause friction for me? Fuck you. You want to talk? Now that you're fucking, now that your thing is super moist, now I'm a chomo. Now I'm a child abuser. I hope that Jay abuses the fuck out of you. You heard? Dead ass. And I hope your wife and your kids are there to watch it. Disrespectfully, B. Bitch ass motherfucker going around. I didn't really, Henny, because you know I rock with you. No. Now you mad because you came up on my platform, started with Jay, started with them. You didn't have to come up there. They wasn't up there talking anything about you. They wasn't. But let's talk 3-4 months ago. Let's talk 3 or 4 months ago. Using his chat mad times. He's talking about my daughter's hymen and all kinds of shit. And you laughing, yo, Henny, we need answers. And yo, Henny, hit the link. Yo, Henny, where Henny at? Now you're not content, but you want Henny and his family to be content. What you're lucky is that you're over 1,000 miles away, because I will make your bitch ass content. You heard? You heard? But I know you wouldn't come outside. You heard? I know you wouldn't come outside. You won't even go to Chill Will's crib. Chill Will's like, yo, Henny, I won't let nothing happen to him. Yo, Henny, I won't let nothing happen to him. What everything I love. He come in here, he throw a fair one, and he leave like a man. You wouldn't even do that. Straight pussy, B. You straight pussy. Fuck is you talking about? You just never did nothing to me. Fuck, I don't, anybody. I don't beef with people. I don't. Dead ass. I hope when Jay catches you, I hope he's one of his moods, and I hope you're with one of your kids. Faggot talking about my kids. I don't got no fucking troll. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying that shit. I don't know if y'all trolling, but I don't got no troll accounts. Dead ass on my kids. I don't got no troll accounts. And when I say on my father's asses or on my father or on my kids, and y'all don't believe me, that shit gets me tight. Cause I'm not lying when I say that shit. You heard? I can't do 2 things at a time, respectfully. I can't chew and walk. I definitely can't fucking be going off and typing like I'm not into all that shit, respectfully, you heard? Frenchie's talking about you have Frenchie up there, Frenchie's a fucking faceless troll. Listen, he came up here first. He likes to throw fucking rocks and fucking and hide his hand. That's what he does. Oh, because look, in his chat, I had a regular wrench. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bitch. Take the wrench. Take the fucking wrench. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know why? You know the only people that act like that? I'm gonna keep it real. This is from what the ladies, all the ladies that ever told me this. Like, yo, that nigga's always throwing a fit. That nigga's always throwing a fit. Yeah, because that nigga got a little fucking weenie. That's why. Little dick energy ass nigga, man. Leave that shit alone. 6 hours crying over Henny? Crying over Henny? You crying over Henny, my nigga? You crying over Henny. You spent 6 hours. You know how many times I'd have made a squirt in 6 hours, B? I'd have took me a nice nap, made a breakfast, gave her a massage, whatever the fuck. Instead, you was on your fucking phone, finger popping your pussy, nigga, over Henny. You heard? That's what you was doing. That's what you was doing. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit, yo. And I try to be respectful with him. I try to be respectful. I was like, yo, come to my shit. I wanted to hit his link. There is no link. He just wanted to paint a narrative, and I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. Like, be upfront. You don't fuck with me, say I don't fuck with you, and then we keep it pushing. Don't be laughing in my face today, and then tomorrow be like, you fucking chomo. These niggas is really fucking twat, yo. No wonder Payne was the way he was, you heard? These niggas is really twat. OG, you really did some twat shit. Niggas been on you was twat, you heard? I just want to tell you that right up front right now. I don't give a fuck how much you say, yo, I put out for the sector, I done this. The sector thinks you whack mad pussy, nigga, respectfully. Yeah, Henny ran from Payne because Henny didn't want to talk about his daughter's fucking hymen. You're damn right, I still don't. But let Payne pull up to my door. You heard? Shout out to Jay, but let Jay pull up to my door. You heard? Shout out to anybody. Let anybody pull up to my door on that type of time. You heard? I'm not going to do what OG did. You heard? I'm not telling my wife to shut the fuck up because Jay's driving around in the motherfucking parking lot. Big Stu salute. Doing mad fucking pussy shit. Mad pussy shit. I don't respect that shit.
Yo,
What up? What up?
yeah, I don't even know where to begin at with that, with you and Bobby or what's going on. And I don't like, and the dude freshie in the chat talking about some went to get Eve. I'm not no fucking hired dog. Nobody can't go get me for nothing. But first of all, I don't even give a fuck about none of that. But let me tell you this. Why the fuck do y'all? Why the fuck do you got so many trolls in your chat with wrenches that's doxing people? That's not a fucking real person. That's a person from here that's trolling people. Like, are you down with this shit?
I am not. Listen, a lot of these trolls
So
don't
why,
come in here.
like, you got real
Listen.
supporters in your chat. You
No,
got real
hold
people
on.
in your chat. You got real
Hear what
people
you.
that fuck with you.
But
So
listen,
why are you wrenching up? Why are you wrenching up those trolls?
at one
You
point
want them
on
to put people pictures up?
not no. At one point or another, they're not supposed to have people's pictures up. That's number one. I apologize to you all for that. At one point or another, when they came in here, they didn't come in here on that type of trolling. After they're
Mm-hmm,
in here, they go and they change their names and they change pictures, and I'm not really paying attention. Like
mm-hmm,
I haven't been looking at the chat who's in there and shit like that. I'm not dead
mm-hmm,
ass. I just been going off.
mm-hmm,
Well, at some
mm-hmm.
point or another, they change their
But what
names
I'm
and
gonna
they
tell
change
you
their
is that
pictures.
let me tell you something. I look at intent, and I don't got no issue with you. I'm not getting into nobody's personal business. I'm not here. I'm not a super saver hoe. I'm not a vigilante. But what I'm talking about is not. If you saying we got a certain type of cordialness, then don't mod nobody up to come at me and my motherfucking family or anything like that. Because
I
then I'm
never
gonna go
mind
fucking
anybody to do that
insane,
though.
bro. Like I'm
I
not.
never
Like
mind.
listen to me. All right, and I'm not. This ain't no thugging shit. This ain't no. This is real shit. Because if you don't know that person, right, and we don't know that person, obviously they're a person from the sector that's using you to try to get at me. And if I can't get them, then who the fuck I'm coming at? Like, so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Check
Henny, the
y'all
same.
chat because I don't let people play with like that. And when Lion Payne tried to get at you, I fucking violated him and I had to report him and I don't even know you. And you fuck with all my ops, my nigga.
I don't
That's
know
how
you.
real I
I
am.
don't. It's not that I fuck with you on the
What you
strength.
mean? What you mean? What you mean? I'm not. They're not my opposition. They oppose me. Like
You
all the
think they're
niggas
my
that I
fight?
don't fuck with, all the low
You think?
bottom feeding situations. You were over there with bitches that was calling me horrendous things, my nigga. Stop playing when you fuck with street fiend. Like stop it. Like don't dare to my face. I'm not
I
none of
can't
these
inherit
niggas, bro.
everybody's beef though, huh? I'm
But I'm
not.
not
No, no.
asking you that. But okay, so you keep the trolls in your chat that violating, then then
No,
you
I'm not
telling me I
saying
gotta
that.
do what I
Listen,
gotta
hold
do.
on. Don't hold on. Listen,
Okay.
please. Are you feeling some type of way because of me?
Never. I don't know you.
I just want to make sure because I feel like you think
I don't,
you
you know
think
what I
that
don't play with? I don't play with microaggressions.
but listen,
I don't play with people giving other people an opportunity to play with me. That's not gonna happen.
yeah, but you gotta understand where I'm at right now. Like the chat, I'm not even paying attention to anything that's going on in the chat. I'm not. I was up here just thinking about the shit that OG was saying yesterday,
Yeah,
and
I
I was just
understand.
looking at the phone, just going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the chat. Respectfully,
Yeah. Okay,
big
but well, let
questions.
me
If y'all
let you.
see it,
I came to let you know that you got faceless trolls that's disrespecting, that they use their page and their platform to start a lot of shit, and I think that you should be mindful of it. And if you don't want to be mindful of it for other people, for out of being cordial and out of the same respect I gave you with pain, you better not tell pain I expect the same thing from you.
yeah, you're crazy. But listen.
So better not
I
tell
am gonna
pain.
say something to the chat. Yo, Maz, don't let that shit go down. Yo, and if y'all ain't here with a
No,
fucking
no, no, no,
fucking
no, 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 no,
profile
no, no,
picture.
no. Not no. Let that shit go down. Why is if the mirror is not your fucking people for all the shit that they're doing in the sector? Why are they only modded in your motherfucking chat? So
They're
you
not
telling me that they're
modded in
gonna
my
stay
chat.
modded here?
Huh?
They
Those people
modded
are
in your
modded
chat.
everywhere.
They said they got 5 wrenches in your motherfucking chat.
They don't got five wrenches in my chat. Don't let them troll you like
I
that.
don't, they're exactly exaggerating, but the mirror is modded in your chat. And salute to John. I don't know whoever that is. They timed them out for 86 seconds. But
That's my
yeah,
people. Yeah,
just
that's my
yeah,
people.
but yeah, focus on that because it's not cool because I'm not getting in it. That's I don't have a dog in that fight. Y'all do what y'all doing, but when it come down to me popping in and it's women in the chat that's getting doxxed and doing all that, like if it's a faceless person, they supposed to they gotta earn that. How the fuck they get a wrench? I'm really confused.
Motherfuckers, you know how it is. Motherfuckers come in here,
Yeah.
they don't even be talking about like at the time they might have not been talking about shit. It might have been on some more other shit, you know. And they just got run stuff. I will
Yeah, but
address it
you
in a
saying that
minute.
you don't support the primate comments, but the other day when I was in your chat, that same troll was calling me all types of names and brothers and all these and you didn't see it because you was busy
Yeah,
and go for
but
what you got
again,
going on.
I be telling my mom too sometimes, you know, even behind the scenes, like, yo, if y'all sometimes y'all don't be looking at shit, I be like, yo, watch the fucking chat too, cause motherfuckers because OG just got look at what I just got burnt for six for 6 hours over some shit that he started. You know what I'm saying? And I just have to speak on that shit he tried to do with you. because I don't respect that. I said that shit numerous times since the day you dropped me
Mm-hmm.
from your platform. I said that shit numerous times. Like, yo, I
Mm-hmm.
respect her for that shit. If I gotta speak what it is, I gotta at least say what it is, and I respect her for doing that shit. I never kicked it fucking back in. And from saying, yo, Henny, yo, Eve, he was kicking your back in, and I'm like, I was not. And then he goes to, oh, so you're telling me you didn't call her old girl? Those are two different things. Being your back in or kicking your back in and fucking and calling you an old girl are two different fucking things. And he tried to make it seem like
Yeah.
I was fucking trying to drag you
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I
I
don't
don't
I don't
know who
respect
this
that.
Just Freshie is, but Just Freshie, you know me. Like, why you continuously like? I know you was on the panel arguing with people that I fuck with, and then you with your high pitched voice said some shit like, "Oh, I never saluted Eve, but salute to Eve." But my nigga, I don't need a reason to clap pages. I do a thing called "What the fuck I want when I want." My nigga, I've been around this shit for 4 years, and half of y'all are fucking here because of me, nigga. Like, I joined two sectors together, beating the shit out of people. So I think you need to go check my motherfucking repertoire, motherfucker. Like, I don't know who the fuck you playing with. I'm not a channel person, a chat person, and I'm not on the panel arguing with people, my motherfucker. You got me fucked up. You was happy to get up there and start yelling and screaming. Motherfucker, we not the same. We not the fucking same, bro. So I know y'all little fanned out, but move the fuck around, bro. All right? So, and I'm not coming up here asking him for anything but the same thing that I would give him.
Not
It's
a
a faceless
fact.
troll. If it's a real person, let me argue with Chillin' with Love in the chat. Let me argue with DBN in the chat. Let me argue with whoever in the chat. I'm not arguing with a faceless troll in your chat, bro. I'm not.
Copy. I understand. No, I do. I get it. I understand. I
All
understand.
right. So don't let them try to switch it up. And I'm not trying to change nobody's panel or their chat or control anything. I'm speaking my mind. You can tell a person out of respect. I could have just not said nothing and just felt away and moved how I needed to move. And then we wouldn't be talking
Nah,
about shit.
nah. I get it because I look at the chat sometimes and I see your comment and you're like, yo, you these people working for you, and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, don't let them troll you, because no, I don't got nobody working for me. And everything I love is just Henny's just up here.
You want to
Sometimes
see
I
my
go,
smile, Freshie? Freshie, you was up here with your asshole and your butt tooted out like a fucking groupie, yelling and screaming, nigga. It's 2026. We don't even bang like that no more. You thirsty, my nigga. You're weird. You're nobody. You're still gonna be nobody. And you got a high pitched voice like you bite pillows. You don't want to fuck with me. I would never fuck with you because I don't feed on trolls, nigga. I feed on content creators that I could pop out on, bitch. Have a good day, Henny.
yo, peace. Eve, thank you for pulling up. You heard?
No, 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 no problem. Mirror, eat it up, mirror. Ah, pop your face out, bitch. I know who you are. Got him. See you later, Henny.
Peace, peace. That link that shout out to Jesse. You heard? That fresh link is fucking. That's just diabolical. You heard? Uh, she didn't wild out and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's good like that sometimes though. She could have not said nothing. You know what I'm saying? She could have not said nothing. She came up here, she addressed it like an adult. You heard? I respect that. Um, Shout out to her. She had nothing to say about the whole OG shit, but I still don't respect what he did. You heard? I don't respect that shit one bit. You heard? You got an issue with somebody? If I feel like somebody did something to me, if I feel, let's say Artie, let's say uh, let's say Artie, right? If I feel away, either I'm not gonna fuck with the person no more, or if I fuck with the person, I'm gonna hit the person up and say, "Yo, um, I gotta talk to you." You know what I'm saying? Before I leave, we're gonna talk. Not do a 6 hour live. You held those feelings since the day you met me, partner. You heard? Since the day you met me, you had those feelings. You heard? Yo, what up, shots?
Yo, what's good, my nigga?
What up, B?
What's the vibes, man? What is this? New beef?
Nah,
New
I
beef
don't. Listen,
2026?
listen, listen. I don't want no. Listen, I don't want no beef. You heard? I don't want no beef. Respectfully, what I'm saying is, I'm just calling out what it is. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say you? How you gonna like? You got a problem with me? Say what your problem is. Don't start involving mad people trying to. Yo, bro.
Y'all
He
niggas
even
was
went to the.
cool.
He
Y'all
look.
niggas
He
was
was in
cool
my
last
chat.
week. What
He was.
happened?
He was in my. Listen. Couple days ago, I think on Christmas Eve, I believe that's when it was. Him, Freshie, and Jay were in the chat arguing. OG hit the link, come up here, and start fucking wilding, cursing at them and wilding them up. Here
Mm.
comes, here comes Freshie and here comes Jay up here, and they start wilding on him. He leaves. They keep going. Whatever. The next day, they come back up here calling him out. I said they were calling him out. I said, "OG, hit the link," and I dropped the link. He never came. Last night he does a live talking about, oh, you trying to set me up? You had niggas I don't fuck with on your panel. You telling me hit the link? You think I'm your content? Meanwhile, 2 weeks ago, when Grizz Moolah was running all that shit on my kids and all this shit, he was in the chat talking about Henny hit the link. Henny hit the link. Like my fucking family and life is fucking content. You heard? He's doing and
Mm.
then he did the 6 hour live last night.
I was present for that. I seen
You know what I'm
half of it,
saying?
but you know,
So I just keep,
I can't
listen.
sit up. I can't sit up and watch 6 hour lives. But I
Listen.
was,
I did a.
you know,
I,
in and out.
listen. I did a live, right? I did a
Hmm.
live. I did a live yesterday. He was live. He went live. I got notified. I went over there. I typed in his chat. I said, drop the link. He said, I don't have a link. So I dropped my link. Oh, so I told him, come on my live. He said, no. Cool. I ended my live. A little bit later, I'm in his live again. Still showing support. I'm not even being a dick in the chat. I'm just, I like always explaining myself. What are you talking about? You did this. He talks to I think Eve asked for the link. He said there is no link, whatever. So I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go live again and I'm gonna drop the link so you can pull up, we can talk about it. I went live. I was live for like 30, 40 minutes. He didn't pull up. He wants to continue to do it. He did a 6 hour live, B, talking mad shit. Talking about I got people in my
Mm.
chat, in my fucking on my live, that he don't fuck with, and I fuck with him, that he hold me down, that this and that. Meanwhile, he's done mad fucking foul shit too. He's done mad foul. He was in Payne's chat when Payne was talking about my daughter and her private part. He done mad
Yeah.
foul shit too. Like he was just uh he mentioned my kids. Last night he mentioned my kids. Today he came in the chat calling me a chomo. Now everything he all that shit Payne was kicking. He didn't stand next to Payne. He stood next over here. He acted like that he wasn't even hearing him. Now that he's mad at me, now I'm a chomo. Now I'm everything Payne said. He could suck my dick and he could get the fuck out of here with his wife slips. You heard? You heard? I hope Jay goes fucking knuckles deep. You heard? Three fingers. I hope that
Hmm.
motherfucker fucking three fingers you. You heard?
Hold on,
I
Jay.
hope
Hold
I
on,
hope
Jay
I
got the
hope
long finger. Hold on, the middle
I hope
finger
he
to the
I hope
knuckle.
he I hope he I hope
Nah, let
he
me stop.
ushers him, you heard? I hope they have to take him to the
Oh
hospital
man.
to stitch him up a little because he ripped a little, you heard? And I hope it's not
Mm.
video.
And listen, bro, you know me, man. I'm here to stir the pot, my
Virgo
nigga. I
Chow,
don't
you
give a fuck
okay?
about none of that shit.
Don't be sorry.
I
You
don't
guys
give a
got
fuck
registered
about.
for a reason,
I
you
don't give a
heard?
fuck about no backlash or none of that right now, man. You feel me? Like I'm here, man. I'm
How
here.
you mad at
I'm
me
here for the
though?
entertainment.
Yo, listen, shots. That's
Yeah.
like you getting mad at me for me liking one of Plaga's artwork. Like that shit would be mad.
I
Yeah.
listen. I wouldn't get mad at you, but now if you're co-signing it, I have all
Nah,
rights to
no,
be
no,
mad.
no, no,
You feel
nah.
me?
But I wasn't close. Listen, OG's the one that
No, no,
came
no,
up
no,
here.
no. You're not listening. You're not listening. I said I wouldn't get mad if you like it. If you be like, yo, that's funny shit. I would not get mad. But now if you're co-signing it, meaning you do understand what co-sign mean, right?
That's a
That means
fact.
you're
That's a
going
fact.
along with it.
That's a fact.
Like right
Sharing
now,
shit out and
like
all
right
that
now,
shit. I know the vibe.
yeah. Like right now, like right now, you and Bobby going through it. I fuck with both of y'all niggas. Somebody gonna get mad. I don't know who. It's either you or
He
him.
got
I
he.
don't know
What
who
you
gonna get
mean you don't
mad.
know who? The man did a 6 hour live, B. You don't know who's gonna get
No, no,
mad.
no.
You
You're
right.
not
You don't know
listening.
who's
I
gonna get
said
mad because
I'm
he's been
speaking
mad. You
about
heard?
me. Hold on, bro. I'm speaking about me. Right now I'm stirring the pot. Right now I'm trolling. You feel me? I don't know who gonna
Right.
get mad at who. You feel me? Like, especially when it gets to me. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like, what I mean, cracking on both of y'all niggas, I crack on both of y'all niggas, but it's all love in the end of the day. You feel me? Without no, if I'm not slandering, why get mad? You get what I'm saying? Now, if somebody calling me listen to this. Now, if somebody calling me a broke ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga, you co-signing this shit on air, but me and you talking the back scene, who gonna get mad? Who deserve to get mad? Me, right?
I'm saying what I'm saying is, he had no reason
No,
to
no,
get mad.
I
Not
hear
at
you.
me.
I hear you, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I
That's
get
the
what you're
only
saying.
reason I would get mad. If me and you talking in the back scene, right? And you on air supporting what done saying, a certain person be like, yo, that nigga Tasha broke. He lived with his mama fell. Now if you co-signing that shit, big ass laugh, got your whole mouth wide open laughing, you know what I'm saying, co-signing saying, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I mean? Like suck a dick, suck a long one, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would get mad at. You feel me? I'm just saying.
Sounds so
You
funny
get
as
what I'm
hell,
saying,
yeah.
bro? Come on, bro. You get what I'm
Nah, I
saying,
get.
bro? Like right now, we talking. I'm not co-signing nothing what both of y'all niggas is doing. Y'all niggas is going
Listen,
through what y'all going through.
personally, I
Hmm.
don't care. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, and no
Yeah.
disrespect to you, no disrespect to you. As a person from,
Why would I be
I'm not asking
disrespected?
for no, I'm not asking for nobody to help or nothing. Let me just say this: I asked
I
that
didn't
man
say I was
twice.
helping you.
Listen, I always kept it.
All right, go on.
He tried it. He did it live on me before. If you notice, I'm not really gonna go with. I'm not gonna get nowhere arguing with nobody on the internet. You heard? I'm not. I'm not.
That's
You
a
heard?
fact.
Some people don't mind doing it. You know why? Because when it comes down to it, they don't come outside. You heard? So those loud
Hmm.
motherfuckers are okay doing that shit. Henny tried to fucking listen. Henny thought he had a cordial relationship with Boy. You heard? You heard?
Hmm.
Boy was talking. He was talking like he had his arm around me, like he's
Pause.
sonning me. Like yo, I'm
Pause.
mad
Pause.
respectful, but don't do
Ain't no
that. Hold on, let me
stunning, you
get this.
son.
Let me listen. He
I'm gonna mute up.
I try to have him come up here twice to talk to me. You heard? I'm not on no disrespectful shit. He's over there disrespecting the fuck out of me. You heard? I'm over here still trying to talk to him. I could have been like, yo, suck a dick from the beginning. I could have said like, nah, I'm not. Yo, come hit the link, B. Let's talk about it. Nah, he don't want to do that. He wants to paint a narrative. You did this, you did that. But no, say what it was. Y'all was in the chat. You hit the link first. You called them niggas out their names from my panel. They was in the chat. They came up and then you got tired and they didn't. I don't have to listen. Listen, I don't really. I could have just went live and told you to suck a couple dicks and that's it. You heard? And that's that. And that's that. You heard? You roasted yourself yesterday, B, for 6 hours. We was just laughing about the other person that did a 4 hour live on me. You heard? You was laughing too. And then you're gonna turn around and do a 6 hour live crying. Super moist toto. You did a moistathon, you heard? This man did a fucking moistathon. A dripathon. That shit was crazy. And not only did he ride wow my yo, it must have been a nice day yesterday because he was riding wow my 6 hours worth. At least my Matruski yesterday. How many hours you got in a day? And you spent 6 hours riding Henny's Matruski. You heard? That's what you
Hey
did.
yo, can I say something? Hey yo, can I say something, brother?
Say what you got to say,
Hey
boy.
yo, hey yo, you don't want to be too much on my body, homie. You know what I'm saying? My dick gets soft around men.
Hey yo.
I'm back on mute. I was just addressing somebody. My bad, my nigga. My bad. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. I forgot to say pause. My bad.
I'm like, hey yo. So out of your whole day, there's no way you're gonna tell me there's no way out of those 6 hours that you were riding Henny Mastruski, your wifey wasn't in the other room somewhere scrolling through Instagram doing the same thing just did. You heard? Yo, I hope you don't take that life down. You heard? I hope somebody got that shit clipped when that raccoon ran out on you. You heard? How you yelped. You yelped. You knew it, and I knew it, and whoever else was watching. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Bobby Ramos was there too. You heard? We all knew the way you reacted. We all knew that the reason you reacted like that was because your nerves are shot. Cause everywhere you're looking for Jay to hop out. You heard? That's gonna be worse than all that shit you talked about. Behind the doorknob. If Jay catches you on camera and somebody records that shit, that's gonna top. That's gonna top that one. You heard? Respectfully, respectfully. You heard? You ran your dick suckers for 6 hours yesterday. Sucking wow, Henny Matruski. Wow, Henny Matruski. You heard? That shit was crazy. Talking about, talking about. He disrespected KT. Yo, he had wow KT Matruski. Pause. Shout out to KT. Yo, he reached out for so much Matruski. Yo, that shit. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, does he not know that people are like laughing? Like you did the same thing Shantae did. You did. This is my last live of the year. Then does 19 more fucking lives throwing hissy fits and shit like that. Like we can't tell. Yo, and all those bitches, chill will you too, man. Throwing a fucking fit like a bitch. And talking about, yo, who's moist? You? No, nigga, you. You moist for 6 hours. Henny had you moist for 6 hours. I had you moist for 6 hours. Imagine what I do to your girl, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I had that nigga moist for 6 hours. Imagine what I do to his girl. You heard? Fuck is that nigga talking about? He over here worrying about Henny. For 6 hours, he's worrying about Henny. And for those 6 hours, Henny would have been eating wild toto, respectfully. You heard? I ain't gonna knock your hustle with your little workout shit, you heard? Because at least you working out. It look like you need that shit. And it look, I don't know, I don't want to judge, but listen, when you was up there arguing with Jay and Freshie, go listen. Whoever got their ear set, whoever got their headset, I know a bunch of y'all got good headsets. James, salute. Salute, Street Queen. John, salute. Doom, salute. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit the like button for your boy. If, Chiller with Love, salute. If y'all got a headset, go listen to my live when OG pulls up and calls out Freshie and Jay, and they come up here. Listen to OG's audio. Just go listen to it if y'all got good headsets and shit like that. And tell me, and then you're gonna tell me that he got a mole mouth. Nah, he fucking snorts mad cocaine to fucking act like that. You heard? A nigga woofed the fucking whole a 60 whoop. One go listen. Oh, I'm lying. They was in the chat talking about that shit. Java Joe salute. They was in the chat talking about that shit. Yo, did y'all hear that shit? I'm like, nah, wait a minute. And when I put my headset on, I heard that shit. I'm like, oh shit. You out there looking crazy. Shout out to you for turning your camera on, but shit. You wanna come up here talking about you roasting somebody. Nah, nigga, you roasted yourself already. You roasted yourself the day you picked up that stem, you heard? You know, start talking about my kids and shit like that and my daughter's hymen and shit like that. Fuck's wrong with you? You're a weirdo, you heard? Talk all this shit. Oh, you want me to you want me to hit the link like I'm some dude boy? What? Like I'm some fucking content? But bitch, 2 weeks ago you wanted to fuck. Oh, when I say the shit, oh, because he was fucking dragging you. So was Freshie. Freshie was dragging you. I told you to hit the link. Freshie's dragging you. But you don't like it when it's done to you, right? You're a sucker for that shit, B. You're a sucker for that shit. And if you really felt that what Payne was saying was true, and you still stood next to me, you a bitch ass nigga for that. You heard? You a bitch ass nigga for just being a bitch ass dude. You heard? You a sucker, dead ass. Nobody, and like I said, motherfuckers is mad. Cool. You just a funny dude. You heard? But we see any motherfucker that is on YouTube that sees this shit. You heard? And they know boy pulled up on you twice and you didn't come outside. You told your wife to shut the fuck up because Jay was spinning the fucking parking lot. You heard? Shut the fuck up. Get the dog. Get the dog. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You heard? You don't come up here, run your fucking mouth. Wait till I find that. Wait till I find the clip. Wait till I find the clip. I'm gonna play it for you since you like to come up here and cook niggas. You heard? Since you like to. One day you're fucking shooting at Shantae, the next day you're sucking wild Shantae dick. You heard? You heard? Sucking wild Neptune Matruski. You heard? Shantae gonna do that. Yo, you went down the line, yo. You heard? You talking about you getting old? Nah, nigga, it's cause you stay on your fucking knees, b. Love, what are you talking about? I'm not reading the comments, so I just see that you made that up. I'm like, what are you talking about? Deuce, salute. I'm not with that funny shit that he's on. Like you hardboard you all that stuff you did a live for 6 hours, b. 6 hours. 6 hours. Talking about who do I think I am? I don't think I'm anybody. I've said that shit for 2 weeks. Every time I go live, I'm just going live. I'm not getting nothing out of it. I got a clip of a live where OG was feeling himself. You heard? Might have been a Friday or Saturday night. OG was feeling himself. You heard? He was going through the chat, feeling himself. He said something out of pocket. Mr. X hit the link. He was like, yo, OG. Yo, OG came up on the panel on some badeep. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? You heard? Listen, I was there, but this shit was talked about afterwards. I've heard this in conversations afterwards. You heard? OG, you mad Toto, son. You you was in your apartment upstairs and you could see from the window him spinning the block. So you could see where he's at in the truck. You could go downstairs, you know what I'm saying? You can handle your business. You came to your crib. You see him, you see where he's at. You can see him. You see him from your window. But instead you tell your wife to shut the fuck up. You lock the doors. You get under the bed. You heard? He had you under the bed on the 6th floor. He ain't even stopped the truck. He just ran around. You was under the bed telling her to shut the fuck up. And you know, again, you was probably on YouTube. Bitch ass motherfucker. You was probably on YouTube trolling and shit. Under the fucking bed and Jay's outside. You know, go live and fucking cry for 6 hours and shit. Try to cause issues that there's no, like, oh, he told KT, he said, I'm gonna go live and said respectfully, this shit, he said that shit. I didn't, I talked to KT about that shit already, you heard? That's how much of a dick sucker Matruski sucker you is, you heard? Dead ass. I don't even care. I don't even care. Listen, I wasn't even listen. Even yesterday when you started your live, you started off wilding, trying to wild shit up, right? All right, cool. I could have just started wilding shit up. I dropped 2 links yesterday trying to tell you to pull up. I was in your chat. I wasn't even being disrespectful. You heard? I might have said a couple things after you was being disrespectful to me, but I try to talk it out with you, right? Now you want to come in here and talk about chomos and talk about my last night you talked about my kids, you heard? If you was in the flesh, I'd have slapped fire out of you, you heard? I'd have slapped fire out of you. I never talked about your kids, your wife, or Jay sticking his finger in your ass. You heard? I even told Jay, I said, yeah, and Jay, that's kind of a little crazy. I don't give a fuck, this and that and the third, but I did say that. I didn't have to say, he was just talking about my asshole. You heard? He was talking about your shit, bitch. And I get the satisfaction of knowing that every day, the way you reacted to that raccoon, when that raccoon hopped out, and your soul said, "Oh, Jay got us." That's all your soul said for a split second. I swear to God, when that raccoon popped out, you even said it in the stream. You was like, "Yo, I gotta go rewind and make sure I didn't scream like a bitch." No, you didn't scream. You yelped. You yelped like a bitch. Let me tell you, that yelped when you yelped, that was your soul saying, "Oh, Jay got us." But then you realized that wasn't Jay. But when that raccoon hopped out, you thought that was Jay. When you yelped, that yelp came out when you thought it was Jay. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact. You thought we didn't notice, but you thought about it. You did when you were still shaking, cause you were shaking up. Remember, you couldn't close your fucking tackle box. Man, I remember. I remember. I was there. I was thinking about that shit. I said, I bet you he thought Jay was popping out on him. That he's on a swivel. You heard? And that just scared the shit out of him. You know it, and I know it. You heard? You don't come on the internet and mention my kids. Like, I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. I wouldn't even give a fuck. You heard? Suck a dick, nigga. Fuck out of here. But you like mentioning kids and shit like that. My kids, you heard? You like calling, putting jackets on niggas' names and shit like that. You heard? Alright. Cool. Uncle Ralph, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Took all this fucking shit. Yo, I held the Henny down. Yo, on Grizz Moolah, on Grizz Moolah panel, you went up there and you might have spoke. You did speak up for me. I have to say that. You heard? But holding me down would be every single place I got dragged, every single place I went to, every time I went somewhere, motherfucker went in the chat, went in the panel. No, you didn't hold me down. What you did was you let Pain go in your chat, block me, and then he dropped mad links in there. And you didn't say nothing, you heard? You was in there for 2 hours dropping links. You heard? You did that's how you hold me down? That's how you hold me down? But I know this YouTube shit. We ain't got you ain't my friend. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. You heard? So what the fuck? In the beginning, I couldn't even see that he was dropping links. You heard? He was just letting that shit rock. Last night, he told me, no, I didn't. Okay. Alright. I'm not about to argue with you. You heard? I just remember certain shit. You heard? I remember Payne was over there talking about my kid. And you was in the chat too. Or I gotta look up. I gotta go to my Google Photos and look up there and show the proof. Because I will, and I'm gonna, so I can show you. You heard? Because you just showed me your true colors. You heard? You've been holding that shit. You've been holding that shit in since you first met me, B. That's wild pussy. That's wild pussy. Why niggas do that shit? You don't fuck with somebody, you just don't fuck with them. Just don't fuck with them. You don't gotta be mean to them. Just don't fuck with them. You heard? Just leave. Motherfuckers wanna like yeah, y'all some weird ass people. Some of y'all. You heard? I'm not talking to all y'all, but like OG Bobby for 6 hours. He talks about he talks about Cuba de Bronx. He talks about him all the time. Talking about his, but see, you was yesterday, last night. You was on live for 6 hours talking about Henny. Henny. Talking about I'm a drunk. That's just crazy. I drank for New Year's. I haven't drank since the Canelo fight. Motherfuckers don't go calling me a drunk and shit like that. I'm like, yo, that's just crazy. Sucking wild Matroski, you heard? Sucking wild Matroski. Meanwhile, you know what? You could make content, you heard? You you should take your life and like really make it into content, you heard? You should film yourself every morning. Every time you go to put your kids on the bus. Every time you go to the store. Film yourself. How you looking over your shoulder. You heard? Another day. Bet you got a calendar. You fucking take a marker and you scratch every single day that goes by that you don't have to go back outside and you know you're in for the night and there's no possibility of you becoming part of the alphabet people. You heard? I bet you good. And I'm glad. I'm glad he ain't pull up when you're like, yo, pull up. I'm going there right now. Nah, Jay, don't pull up. Wait till he go night night. You heard? Wait till he go night night. I heard the dirty sector ain't going nowhere. You heard? Fuck wrong with that dude. You got an issue? Say that shit. Don't come to my platform because you cool with me. Curse somebody out. Then when they come back up there, get mad at me because I don't kick them off. You started it, B. What type of elite shit is going on over here, yo? Like you start talking about you elite, you elite trolling. I put it, and that's how you acting. This motherfucker's the dirty sector soldier boy. I did everything first. That was my first. That was my. He's trying to give DBM props for what did I do? He he. Yeah, you can say that shit, but make sure you say I have something to do with it. Like he's just fucking. He wants just Matruski everywhere. We're gonna call him Matruski Johnson. You heard? Fuck is wrong with that dude? Wow, Toto. I'm glad I seen that though. You heard? Yo, OG, and disrespectfully, I hope your wife was next to you and heard you for the 6 hours talking about a whole nother man. You heard? You heard? I heard. I hope she went on her phone and look. I hope she subscribed. I got a few more subscribers. You heard? I always give you mad props. Always give you mad props. You always cam up and shit looking mad crazy and shit. You heard? You you mentioned my kids. You mentioned my uh you mentioned my family. You called me all kinds of names today. Yesterday you try to create some. You're supposed to try to cause some type of peace for your people, and you're trying to cause some fucking some kind of friction. You ain't shit, B. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Talking about DBN. DBN called my shit for you. Like me and DBN are cool. Why is you even talking about DBN, B? He even went to sucking Sean Prince's dick. Sean Prince, clip that. You heard? He was sucking wild wee wee last night. You heard? He got so mad at Henny. Henny got his Henny got his Henny got him so moist. Henny got him so moist that he started sucking mad fucking Sean Prince Matruski. That's crazy. Oh shit, OG. What was that? You was doing tests. He was doing next. He did 10 sets of necks. You heard? Yo, salute to the chat. The sector's dead. Salute. Again, like I said, don't take no disrespect to the chat. You heard? Cause I don't be At some point, it's not like they came in here. Look, like I'm gonna speak to Eve. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like they came in here today violating you, and I wrenched them up while they're violating you. You heard? When they got wrenched up, they wasn't violating you. You know what I'm saying? So understand me. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I'm not saying that what they're saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, understand me that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be looking at this shit. Like I see this, I'm looking at the phone, and I could see like I gotta scroll every time somebody fucking comments. I hit it, and that shit goes way back down. That shit pisses me off. You heard? OG, OG. I'm not really. You know what I'm saying? Like you cooked yourself respectfully. I was gonna take a screenshot of the time of how long you went live on me. I was just gonna drop a post. You heard? Like you cooked yourself. You cried for 6 hours. You had a moistathon, B, a whole moistathon. Who does that? You heard? Stu, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? You start talking all that now you believe pain shit. Cool. God works in mysterious ways. You heard? I just hope that your karma has something to do with Jay's finger. You heard? Fingers. You heard? And if he comes on live in a week and says, and we don't see you around, because I know last Saturday, Sunday, you was nowhere to be found. I don't want to listen. Last Saturday, Sunday, you even said it in your life. You said, yo, I took off Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, you took off. Yeah, you took off. You had the doors locked and you was under the bed. You heard? Real Toto. You heard? Straight Toto. Straight Toto. You laughed about. You laughed about the 4 hours somebody did on me. We laughed about that shit. You call niggas mad Toto, yo, they mad fucking pussy, this and that. You a sucker, son. Dead ass sucker. I know you listening. You're a sucker, son. You heard? For that sucker shit and all that lying shit and not wanting to pull up. I don't even care that you pulled up. I just had a little more respect for you, and I'm like that respectfully. Respectfully. People like, yo, he's going in on you. On God. People like, yo, uh, this shit is crazy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Motherfuckers like, yo, you not watching what's going on? And I'm like, nah, what? You going off. I'm not even listening. I'm not even listening. I'm on my own live. You heard? You're over there deep throating. You heard? I don't even know. Tragando leche. You're traga leche, son. Now you want to jump on Payne's bandwagon. You heard? That's crazy. I'm still cool. You know, I'm cool with but a minute, but 2 weeks ago, nah, I don't agree with the shit he's saying. Like I don't like you just mad confused, B. You just mad confused. You're mad confused. Jay got you distraught, you heard? Thanks and salute. He fucking sat there for 6 hours yesterday, crying. For 6 hours he cried. He cried. He cried. And I'm gonna show you. He can come up here and say whatever he wants. Yes. If Payne hits my link now, I'm not letting him up here. If I go to Top Shots panel and Payne hits the link, I'm leaving. Payne wants to talk about my daughter's private. You freak. You heard? Payne didn't come to my door, you heard? I seen the pussy in you when X checked you, you heard? I seen you was a badi. Such a good boy. You heard? You performed what they said SP acted like when he pulled up on X himself. They said he acted like a good boy. You heard? And that day at my panel, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it. Since you like to talk mad shit and mention my family, you heard? Bitch, you had a big wrench over here, and you was still over here talking shit, calling me all kinds of out of my name. Like I was in your chat yesterday. Read your chat yesterday. I didn't violate you. You was over there trying to violate. You a pussy, B. You pussy. You mad pussy. Mad mouth. Mad mouth. Mad mouth. Mad mouth. I don't take that mouth somewhere else. You heard this Matruski's not for the mouth. You heard not for the mad mouth. 6 hour fucking gobbling. Gobble gobble. Shit. We're past fucking Thanksgiving, B. Fuck is wrong with you? Yo, Eve, he was kicking your back in. I'm like, I wasn't kicking her back in. Oh, so you didn't call her old girl? See, I got him. I'm like, wait, what? That's what crackheads do. They play those word somatic shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, B. You lucky you wasn't in my face. I'd have slapped fire you. You heard? I'd have slapped you, dead ass. In front of your wife, your kids, all that shit. Bow, bitch. Don't play with me like that. Fuck's wrong with you? Trying to start some shit that's not there. Nah, don't play like that. These niggas be wild fucking pussy, yo. Niggas knew OG was pussy though. He's just a loud funny nigga. Has mad jokes. Just goes off. Goes blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Just goes off. But as a threat, he mad pussy. Mad pussy. We seen that shit. We seen that shit on live. I know. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells me. Me, myself, and my own thoughts. After I saw that from that day, I told myself he's mad pussy. There's no way I'm not gonna come outside, you heard? And this motherfucker on live, now I'm coming outside. This nigga in the fucking he 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 run he running he running telling his wife lock the door. Get under the bed, get under the bed. Get the dog. Shut the fuck up. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. Shit's crazy, B. David, salute. Salute to everybody pulling up, you heard? Active, salute. Thanks to salute. Rodimus, salute. I don't. I listen. I didn't have a few days ago. I saw him in his chat. When in his chat, he said, "Yo, I got a bone to pick with you." This is after he Jay was like, "Yo, you're gonna have a problem with him over this." He comes back and he's like, "He's not gonna have no problem." I said, "Nah, how am I gonna have a problem?" Lo and behold, 2 days later, he has a bone to pick with me. He don't say nothing. I salute him. Yesterday he does a six hour fucking ochochathon. You heard? I said it was crazy. Jabba Joe salute. I couldn't believe it. I said, nah, not the old OG. What the G for? Gushy? That's what the G's for? Gushy? Henny left that shit gushy? Henny left that shit gushy, huh? 6 hours? That's crazy. You heard? I told you to hit my link. I got respect for you. Hit my link. We talk about it. Nah, you didn't want that. You wanted to push a narrative. You ran from pain. Yeah, I ran from pain. Listen. Pain pulls up anywhere. I'm not dealing with him. You heard? He wants to talk about my daughter's private. Respectfully. If Pain was pulling up because he wanted to stick his finger at me, I would be like, yo, pull up in my crib, nigga. So, and I would you know what I'm saying? Jay's not talking about you. Jay doesn't want to pull up to talk about your kid. Jay just wants to pretend he's putting a kid in you with his fingers. That's it. You heard? Don't be mad at me. You started that beef with him. Your mouth. Your mouth. Whether he said something to you first or not, if you talking, listen. He could start the shit. He could start the argument. It'd be different if you start the argument, right? And now he wants to come after you. Then you could be, But he's starting the argument. I don't know if he's starting the argument. I don't. But if he did, right? He's backing it. He's looking for you. Where you at? Where you at? Saturday and Sunday, nowhere to be found. What, Monday or Tuesday? I think you went live. Maybe Wednesday. You was like, uh. Even yesterday, I believe you said that shit. Even yesterday, I believe you said that in your 6 hour fucking moistathon. In your moistathon, I believe you said it. So you was watching. You knew Jay was on a prowl, and you lay low. You wasn't in no chat. That's my word on my kids. I got a message from somebody, and it was like, "Yo, I haven't seen OG in any chats," and I said, "I know," and they came back with the laughing emojis. I'm lying. B, you was hiding, son. You want to do a 6 hour live crying about me? That's crazy. You heard? Now you want to call me a chomo? You mad butt. That's what I be talking about. You show, listen, everybody don't gotta be gangster. Everybody don't gotta be, everybody's not perfect. Everybody's different. Everybody was raised different. That's okay. That's okay. Some people, though, they try to be something they not, and then that shit ends up fucking seeping through, you heard? And then you end up seeing it. Look how he did a 6 hour fucking SP last week did a hissy thon. He wasn't even a hissy thon. It was a hissy fit episode. You heard? This motherfucker did a fucking moistathon, like a 6 hour fucking crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying about Henny, about Henny, and he's not even paying attention to this dude. Like, who the fuck? Like, you that mad at Henny? You that mad at Henny? Henny that got you in your feelings that much? I really didn't understand it. I'm like, yo, come hit my link. Let's talk about it. No. Alright, I am my shit. So I started a new one. Nah, he just his toto. And he left his toto fucking leaking, you heard? There's no way for the whole 6 hours his wife was not next to him at one point or another, you heard? If she was away from him for 6 hours or longer, if she wasn't next to him when he recorded that, somebody's getting Matruski in that, you heard? Because you're too busy on the internet for 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? While you talking mad shit. Shout out to the chat, you heard? You know, cook my ass. You G up Quinn, salute. Well, tell me, OG, you heard? Do you? What else you got to you have more to say? That I'm just thinking about you. You're like, yo, wait till I cook. You have more to say? That's crazy. I thought 6 hours and some change was bad. If you got more, you a freak. You like that toting mojao, huh?
Mr. Henry, salute. Yeah, messy. You heard? I look at the chat once in a while. I'll see a couple names. I'll salute them. But I was really not even, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really shilling in the chat. That's a fact. What did I do? Shout out to DBN, you heard? Nah, I just want to look. Yesterday I did a live. I just want to make sure that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That I'm not, if I did what I'm doing now, I feel like I'm a bitch ass motherfucker if I didn't do what I did yesterday. You heard? Respectfully. Had I not gave him the opportunity to try to talk to him, he don't got no social media. He's not gonna put his number in the chat. So, well, how else can I talk to him? Even on my panel. Even if he says, yo, I don't want nobody to see backstage, I'll end the show. You heard? I got respect for him. But I could have talked to him, you know what I'm saying? I was in my live. I got sent a link. I looked at the link. I'm on live. With my other phone, I went over there. Boom, he's going off on me. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing because the volume's down on the other phone. But I see the title and I see people in the chat asking what I did to him and shit like that. So I just salute and I come back to my shit. A few minutes later, I go back and I listen and he's wilding me up. So I say link. He says I don't have a link. I said, yo, I got a link on my shit. Cut on my shit. He said, nah, fuck, I'm gonna go to the link when you want me to go to the link. Just talking shit. Nah, I didn't say none of that. Anyways, he said, well, I'll get off. I might hit your link if you're still on. I ended up getting off a little bit later. Pause. And I did what I did and I went over there. Thanks, a salute. I went over there and he's going off again. I believe Eve asked for the link. He said he don't got a link. A little bit later, he made it seem some type of way. So I'm now getting aggravated because I can't pull up and explain myself. I gotta type these fucking paragraphs. I don't want to do that shit. Keep typing mad paragraphs. He's painting his a narrative that's not even correct. Like talk. If you're supposed to be my man, right? You're supposed to be like, yo, let's talk about it. If I'd have been on some bullshit, then, but no. Nah, you a big fucking crybaby. That's what you is, a big fucking crybaby, bro. You're a big fucking crybaby, B. A big fucking crybaby. You had pain in your shit, dropping mad links. You heard? Writing mad big paragraphs saying the worst shit about me. You heard? You're just a dick sucking bitch that holds your fucking emotions and you don't got a pair of cojones. And we seen that when Jay pulled up, you heard? We seen that when X pulled up and said, yo, what up? And you were frightened. You heard? Go, I'll find it. I'll find it. It's in one of my lives. I'll find it. I know it was a live I fell asleep on. You heard? I think it was like a 9 hour live. So that's what I gotta look for. I'll find it. Don't worry. I'll remind you. You heard? I'll remind you. You heard? You heard? You heard? You trying to start some fucking beef. Meanwhile, Henny's behind the scenes like, nah, OG. That's OG. Just got the wrong you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to like man, you a clown, son. You a clown. You a clown. You're not a stand up dude. You heard? You're not a stand up dude. Not a stand up dude. You Saturday you didn't give me an opportunity to come up there. I give you two opportunities to
and you dub both my shits. Then you go and you stay up there just trying to violate me. You heard? Chupate un bicho, cabrón. You heard? Nah, nah, don't say that. Don't say docs away. There's no doxing in here. Come here and putting nasty shit on my jacket. You a clown, son. I hope Jay finds you, son. I hope Jay finds you, and I hope Jay puts his finger. I hope he rearranges some shit in there. You heard? I hope that it changes you in a way that you're never, ever, ever, ever able to come back on YouTube. Because we're gonna notice. You heard? We're gonna hear the list. You heard? You heard? We're gonna hear the list every time you try to say Blue Gigi. You heard? You're gonna have a lisp. Fuck wrong with that dude? Trying to mention my family after. No, don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't got no smoke with you. You heard, OG? Go ahead, cook me. You did 6 hours already. Add on to that. You heard? In 4 minutes, I'm gonna end this joint. I'm gonna have a wonderful Saturday. You heard? I'm gonna take my dog for a long walk. Listen to music. You heard? You probably sitting in the crib telling your wifey over the phone what to get you because you don't want to come out your crib. You heard? We go to sleep. Salute. Oh, you got a troll account in here? Who's the other one? Rico, what's that other account that says Rico the Sleaze? Is that a troll account? Humble salute. Safe travels. Oh, I Rico. Just making sure. We was about to blink that joint. You heard? Who's ever seen? Who's ever watched a 6 hour moistathon? You ever seen a 6 hours moistathon? Nah. OG Bobby's a squirter. You heard? OG. Every time OG mentioned Jay and his knuckles, he got super, super mad. You heard? That shit shakes his nerves. That shit makes him angry. Go watch the 6 hour Moisture Time. You heard? Every time he talks about the knuckle game, you heard knuckle action. Yo, he gets mad anxious. Yo, he gets mad. Fuck him and fuck you. Like he gets so anxious every time. Oh, that shit, yo, that's like to him. You know when you tell a kid, "I'm good," the Google's gonna get you like that. You know how that the kid is fucking paranoid like hell. That's how he is about that the knuckle. You heard the knuckle's gonna get you. The knuckle's gonna get you. That shit's crazy, son. That nigga's gonna go knuckle game, you heard? From Muslim to Catholic. And he's gonna wake up and pray, roll his carpet up. He gonna go try to work out. Bang. He gonna come back Catholic like a motherfucker, you heard? Fuck wrong with that dude. Bitch ass motherfucker gonna go. I don't care about the roasting. I don't. I really don't care about the roasting. Don't mention my family, you bitch ass motherfucker, you heard? You had your wife under the fucking. You had your wife and your kids under the bed. Shut the fuck up. Jay's in the parking lot. You're gonna come up here and talk about me. Why? Cause I'm in Alabama? Fucking Toto ass dude, you heard? Jay, hit the link. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. If you could, if you could. If you can, that's cool. You heard? I got you. Salute.
So, hey,
Yo, can you
yo,
hear
can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
an
you got an
echo.
echo. Is it?
Yo, salute to the chat. You heard?
How about now?
Nah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
So, remember a couple days ago when OG came on the panel and started like cursing you and Freshie out, and then y'all came up and then it was lit from there. Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember afterwards you said, "Yo, you're gonna have an issue with OG." Remember that?
yeah.
OG had a 6 hour moistathon yesterday, crying about me and about you being up here and all that shit. You
What
heard?
did I
He
tell
was
you?
up there.
Did I tell you that?
Yo, I didn't know he
Didn't
was
I
a
tell you
squad.
that?
Heard?
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Didn't I tell you that shit?
Facts.
You said he ain't do it. Yeah, I said yeah, because you took the shit down. Well, he gonna come around to it.
Oh, he came around to it yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh shit. He's a squirter, you heard? He's a squirter. He was up here
I'm.
squirting. Yo, not here, but listen, I dropped my link twice yesterday. I did two. I had a live. I went over there. I told him to drop his link. He said he didn't have one. So I said, "Yo, come hit my link. Let's talk about it." He said no. I ended my live. A little bit later, like an hour, I don't know. Sometime later, I started another one, and I told him to hit the link again because he was controlling the narrative over there. He was saying false things. Then he started mentioning my kids and talking about the shit Payne is saying is that he's second thinking that Payne might be right on the shit he was saying on some bozo shit. Then he tried to get me to he tried to tell Eve, listen to what this fucking bitch ass motherfucker did, right? Eve is in the chat, right? He tells Eve, he says, "Yo, Eve, Henny tried to kick your back in." I said in the chat, I'm like, because there's no link to pull up. So I said, I didn't try to kick her back in. So I said, no, I didn't. He said, yes, you did, Henny. He said, tell me you didn't call her old girl. I said, I might have called her old girl, but that's not beating her back in. See, I told you, Eve. See, I told you. Yo, and I'm like, yo, you's a bitch ass. I hope, Jay, I hope you go knuckle deep. You heard? I hope you listen. I hope you rearrange something in there where he has some kind of lisp. So every time he comes on YouTube, we can hear that shit. You heard?
Listen to me now. Hear me out. I didn't told you that was going to happen and happen, right? I was just on a couple of shows talking about how America about to invade motherfucking Venezuela. That shit just happened, right?
That's a fact.
Listen, I'm about to start doing lottery numbers. I'm about to start picking now. One bracket numbers for $100. Just pay me $100. I'll pick y'all numbers.
Yo,
I,
listen.
mm-hmm.
Sorry. But listen, before I forget, right? On Sunday, I don't know whose live we was in. That there was on. We were not talking shit, but motherfuckers, people was just trolling. Somebody hit me up behind the scenes. You was in the chat. Somebody hit me up behind the scenes, and they was like, "Yo, you know what's crazy? That I haven't uh not Dangster, you cool? I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I swear to God, you good. Uh, I lost my train of thought, Jay. But I just don't. I just felt like that shit was whack. What he did, he held on to all those feelings, and he's starting to jack. He's saying that what Payne was saying is true, and I'm like, you's a bitch ass motherfucker for that. He tried to tell Eve that I tried to kick her back in, and then when I said no, I didn't. He said yes, you did. You called her old girl, like I said, yeah, I wasn't trying to mention her name. He tried to say that, tried to tell KT, start some shit with me and KT. I'm like, yo, I already talked to KT about the shit. You heard? He's just
Told
on
you he
some
was a
sucker
bitch.
shit, yo. On some
I,
sucker
I,
shit. Like, he
I,
threw a
I,
fit.
I, I tried to told you he was a bitch.
Yo, that's crazy. That shit is crazy. And you know what's even crazier? That, uh, that people see this shit. I was just saying this shit. Like, he was just talking about he's gonna change his name to OG Bobby, OG Mac or some shit, cause of the ladies, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how are you gonna say that? But you're gonna be six hours finger popping yourself to me, nigga. Fuck is wrong with that dude?
Told you he a bitch. He a pussy nigga.
Yo, 6 hours playing with his fucking for his fucking cooter. You heard?
It wasn't a matter for me. It was just a matter of when. It wasn't if he's going to turn on you. It was when. That's how he is. That a lot of these niggas like that, Henny.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't see myself being like that. Yeah, I talk shit a little bit and shit like that. I even try to listen. I drop the link so I can have a conversation. But then I'm listening and I'm like he's violating me and I'm just letting him, man. I'm like, all right. I know he's not like that. I know he's not like that. I seen X check him. X checked it. Like X came up on my panel and checked him. Checked him. He came out on the panel on some his lips was shaking shit. Wait till I show y'all the shit. Wait, y'all just wait. OG, you's a fuck nigga man for that shit, you heard?
Told
You heard?
you he was a
Yo,
horse.
Jay, listen, do you know that when you was in the parking lot, right? Do you know he was telling his wife to shut the fuck up and get under the bed because you was outside? Did you know that?
He probably did.
I
I
know
know.
he
I know.
did.
One of them called the cops.
Yeah, he was like, call the fucking cops. He threw the phone on he probably hit her in the head with the phone and all that. Listen, a shorty threw the phone at me before and split me in between my eyes. Dead ass. She, he was, he was scared. He know he was scared when he said that he saw you in the parking lot. Oh my God! You told every yo shut up, turn off the lights, turn off the TV, turn off the TV. You wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
out the truck. You telling them to shut up. That's crazy.
How
Telling
you
me I
find
hit
that
you
out?
mad fucking hard and shit like that.
How you find that out? That's crazy. How you find that out though?
I just assume I'm just the way he acted last night. That 6 hour moisture time let me know that he told his wife, "You'll get under the bed, call the police." And he's probably just looking out the window. How you
Yeah, I know somebody. One of them niggas called the cops. He was either her or him.
she probably did it. She probably did it while he was looking out the window. She was probably curled up. The TV got I bet you the TV got turned off. You heard? You heard? Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. He wants to talk about I ran from pain. Yeah. Pain pulls up any panel I'm on. Pain pulls up, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. You heard? I'm getting the fuck out of there. I am. Pain wants to talk about my daughter's private. I don't. You heard?
I'm with you.
But with a lot of respect, if Jay pulls up, if Pain pulls up, if Havoc pulls up, if
I
Earth
think
pulls
that's me
up,
right there. In fact.
That don't work. Like what OG did
Excuse me.
on national
I think
TV
that's
is
me
as
right there.
equivalent as this. You heard?
Yeah, it's still missing. It's just the side of the rice.
All right.
Still missing the rib.
All right.
Stop talking. I'm gonna give you a fair one. I'm not gonna snuff you. I'm not gonna smack you. Nothing. I'm gonna let you throw your hand.
Coward
Let's
dies
see
a
how
thousand deaths.
on some real
Coward
shit.
dies a
I promise
thousand
you.
deaths.
Straight up, lean your
Coward
hands like
dies a
that.
thousand deaths.
I fuck you up right now. Get out of here. When I'm getting to fuck you up to let you know you a bitch.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay, you call him pumpkin puss, and I call OG pumpkin puss. You heard? You, hey Jay, do you know you make OG moist? That's crazy. Oh, Jay, Jay,
Nah, I was in the restaurant. My bad. I was up in here. Yo, if y'all ever come
Jay.
to Elizabeth, bro, go to
I've been
Valencia's.
I've been to Elizabeth Mall. I've been to Elizabeth Mall before.
Nah, I said when you come to the hood, you see this motherfucker right here, Valencia's,
Yeah.
best motherfucking Venezuelan food in America, man. Always come here. They got the best motherfucking rice and they beef ribs be popping. I ordered me a couple of motherfucking platters, nigga. I'm about to get my food, go to the barbershop, sit with my people. I might run a live from the barbershop so that y'all niggas know how New Jersey J be giving it up in the hood.
Yo, Jay, you know I'm doing trolling and shit right now, but how do you feel that you're gonna be the reason that OG converts from Muslim to Catholic when you're done with him?
That motherfucker, he gonna need more than a religion conversion. That nigga gonna need therapy when I'm finished with him. That nigga gonna need years of therapy when I'm finished with him. You heard? I'ma
Uh,
traumatize that nigga.
you already did, you know that, right?
Nah,
Listen,
not like I'm about to when I catch him.
listen. Did you ever watch the video where he's fishing and he's like when he's walking down this like by the I don't know what fuck where the fuck he is, but a raccoon jumps out and his soul ran out his body and said, "Oh, Jay got us." Yo, I swear his soul said, "Jay got us. Jay got he was shaking trying to put the like close the tackle box. Like he couldn't
Uh-huh.
even close the tackle box. He was so shaking. I was like, yo, I swear he thought that was Jay. I swear to God, I thought he thought that was you jumping out on him.
Listen, I think Artie traumatized. Artie fucked up. Shout out to Artie, but yeah, he got to go check in for therapy soon.
He
I
talking
ain't want
about.
to do it to you like that, Artie, but you made me do that shit, Artie.
I feel like you and Audie could be cool again. You heard?
I didn't get to slap him again. I might.
I'm saying though, I feel like y'all
That
could
was
be
my
cool
little
again. I feel like
dude. That was my
I know the
little
way you
nigga one
talking. I feel
time.
like you could be cool with him again. You heard?
That nigga was
BBL
cool at one
salute.
time. Once upon a time, we were good. I just even before me pulling up on him, right? It's just some shit about him that I can't put next to me. You feel me? And I just kept him. I kept him where he was at. I didn't try to pull him in no closer, none of that shit, because I seen some shit. You know what I mean? And
Facts.
like and that shit ended up like having to punch this nigga in the face. So, but yeah,
Mm. And what's the reason you want us to? You want to convert OG for? Respectfully, I ask because listen. The reason I'm asking is because for some reason I feel like he's putting he's partially blaming me for whatever y'all got going on, and I'm thinking that you guys already had some kind of smoke from before this because when I came around, I don't really remember you guys arguing about anything. I just remember one day you pulling up and him telling his wife to chill, go under the bed, call 911.
nah, he got in the car with hoodies up. And when that nigga did that shit, sent that shit to my wife. And he got in the car with hoodies up, talking shit, and then doubled down. My wife was in the chat one night, and he like really disrespected my wife, and I ain't like that. And I told her I was gonna break his face when I get a chance. And I gotta hold my promise to my wife. I'm gonna break that nigga face when I get a chance. It's been up with me and him. You ain't had nothing to do with what happened on your panel.
I feel like if you would have came up there from the jump and you would have started talking shit, I would have said to you, I feel like I would have said like, yo, like let's not do that up here. Let's try to, you know what I'm saying, keep that shit in the chat if y'all can. I don't really want nobody calling nobody else out unless y'all both here. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
y'all was in the chat, and then he jumped on the panel and started talking shit, and he was happy that Freshie. He was happy that Freshie jumped out the chat and went into the panel. He was like, "Yo, I'm having trolls jump out and hit the panels, this and that." But last night he was crying about it. You got
Mm.
Freshie up there, this and that, and the third. Yo, he was going
Told
three
you.
fingers
I
in
told you.
for 6 hours.
I tried to told you. He gonna do this shit to you. He gonna get mad at you.
Yo,
Watch. Yeah,
it's
it didn't take
crazy.
long.
And crazy because in real life, I leave things mad gushy. And look, I left this Totin mad. He was playing with it for 6 hours yesterday. He's probably right next to his wife. I don't like to mention families, but he likes to mention mine, you heard? His,
Telling y'all,
pain,
Valencia's restaurant, best
listen,
food in town.
I had an issue with a neighbor once, right? And every time I went to walk my dog, I had to put my sneakers on because I wasn't about to let anybody catch me in slides while I have some kind of beef. Well, Pain try to expose me for that, and I'm like, why? Because I like to be ready. Yo, OG, OG, yo, last Saturday and Sunday they didn't even come out because you was on the prowl. You heard? He didn't come on. Go look at anybody's chat that went live on Saturday and Sunday and tell me where you find OG. Type one time, and I'll throw you $100. You heard? He was MIA Saturday and Sunday. You heard? Because you was on the prowl. He said that
Hey,
shit
yo, I'm gonna
yesterday.
come right back when I get my food.
Do you think, B? I respect everybody too, but he came up there. I respect everybody, yo, respectfully. I do. I don't have no control what they got going on. If OG didn't want that shit on my panel, OG should have never hit the panel. OG came up here first. I didn't have, and afterwards, Jay said it, yo, you're gonna have an issue with him. He came up here, niggas, you trying to start shit. He's not gonna have an issue. I'm having an issue. You try to cause an issue with me and Eve. Why was you even mentioning me and DBN? Even what? Why you even mentioning DBN for? Like you try to like I don't know. Like you was being mad moist. You was being mad moist. Talking about I'm the shit. So what, bitch? I come up here and I say I don't got no content. You heard? But your silly ass is sitting here watching me. You heard? Because you know a lot of what I said. Go watch your live last night. You be sitting in the bushes. JB in the chat and JB on the panel. He makes you uncomfortable. He makes you moist. You heard? So you go in the bushes. You sit in the moist sector. You heard? That shit mad petty. And then you say you don't want to be content, but instead you prefer to go up there, make a whole life disrespecting me and violating me and mentioning my family. You heard? Instead of hitting the link, we could have talked behind the scenes, or I would have ended the live. B, you heard? You went out there and called Freshie out. Freshie came out the chat, out the fucking chat. And you talking about yo? I'm making trolls come out, and are you gonna be mad at me? You're mad fucking pussy for that shit, B. Yo, 70 something degrees, you heard? 70 degrees, that's a fact. Oh shit, somebody might have been backstage. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. Shots, that's you?
Salute, man. Yeah, I'm back here, man. That
Yo,
might have been Matt Me, but you might have to put your banner
yo,
up if
you
it was.
you're muted. You're muted.
I'm muted. How
No,
am
not
I
muted.
muted?
You got an echo. You got an echo. My bad.
Oh, all right, got you.
Yo, Eve, that's you? Nah, I didn't see you. Yo, the phone was out. Like I'm outside and shit like that. I'm looking. I'm not even looking down. I'm looking at the. I'm not even looking down. Respectfully, Eve, that's you. I can't hear you. Eve, that's you. You trying to pull my me or what? What up, shots?
Yeah, you can hear me, bro. Is it still echoing?
No, I don't hear echo. Eve is still. Eve is on the. I pulled her up. I'm not gonna pull the banner down. She's up
Hold
here,
on.
but I don't. She's not saying anything.
What about now?
I hear you. I hear you. But not Eve. I don't hear Eve. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Thing
Yeah,
is
I can hear
fucked
you.
up.
What happened? Yo, and then she boogied. She boogied. Oh yeah, no, shots boogied. Eve, what up?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm in my store. I just took a moment because I was listening on my earphones. Your voice be changing, like you be going in and out, like you come off a certain way, right? So I'm really confused on if you was fucking with Bobby the way you was fucking with Bobby, he was fucking with you. So you flipped on them, brung another nigga up there. So like
No, I
people that
didn't
I
flip
fuck
on
with in the
him and
sector,
bring.
hold on a minute.
No,
People in the sector that I fuck with think that you're weird, right? They think that you did some weird shit, some funny shit. But I was like, nah. But your movements, my
but
nigga, like
Eve, for this shit,
I'm finna
Eve,
do a live on you, bruh. Like
do
we're gonna get down to it because you're a fraud. Like it's something funny about you, my nigga.
nah, ain't nothing wrong with me. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with me. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I
what
didn't
happened?
never flip down OG Bobby
What you talking
Johnson.
about?
Listen, OG, everybody got a lot of people got wrenches in there.
Hello.
He had an issue with people dropping links in the chat about him. People were dropping links in the chat to somebody else named Bobby Johnson, sending them to over there, and he was upset
Nah, it's
about
not
that.
even
Listen,
that. It's
hold
just
on,
that love
let me
wasn't love
explain
was
something.
nah
Hold
nah
on,
nah. Love was
Eve,
fucking
hold
with
on,
you.
but no, because you said something
Nah,
that
love was
hold
fucking
on.
with
If I
you.
fuck with, hold on
Love
though.
was fucking with you. She telling you in the chat, niggas is doing something and you ignoring it. I don't know if you hyped up off the
Nah, I'm
40
not even
people in the
looking at
chat,
the
but it's
chat.
gonna be like 100 people over there looking at the real people in the sector dissect your situation. Like
You,
you're weird. You're
what
weird.
you
Like, and I'm gonna
mean?
tell you that straight up right here, nigga. You're fucking weird.
That's how you feel. That's cool. I'm not gonna violate you. You're.
You can't
I'm not.
violate me. I'm not these niggas. You
I'm not
can't
trying
violate
to. I'm
me.
not gonna try it. If that's what you, if I don't know what you want me to do. Like, all right, cool. That's how you feel. That's cool. I didn't do nothing to OG Bobby. OG came up here and called them out. They came up on the panel. Now, I
But that
never
was your
said.
man's. Like I'm seeing that
What
everybody
you
that you
mean?
fuck with.
He's up there. He's up there arguing with them. He called them out. He called them. He's a grown man. And I said it
It's
before. I
not
said it
that. It's not
before.
that. It's
I
not
don't
that
want
about
no
them calling
nonsense
them
on my
out.
shit.
It's
If you
about
start
your
some
movements
nonsense,
and
you
your
better hold
vibes
it down.
afterwards. It
I'm
says
not
that
nobody's
everything. It says that
babysitter,
you could
Eve. Come
pathologically
on. Come.
lie. It
I'm
says
not.
that.
Nah, listen.
Mhm.
Listen. I'm not nobody's babysitter though, Eve. I got my
No, but
own
I'm
shit. When
saying
you
this is
got
about
your
your
own.
character
No, I'm
because
not
we
doing
gotta judge
anything.
you
What you
based on
mean
your
about my
character.
character? What you
And your
mean?
character first seemed nice and sweet, very
I'm
docile.
not doing nothing fucked up though. What have I done?
Yo,
I tried to talk to OG twice yesterday. He didn't want to hit my link at all. I just wanted to talk about the shit. He's up there violating me for 6 hours.
okay.
I'm trying to discuss this shit with him. I don't find that shit like I'm like,
And
yo,
again,
what?
your voice
You don't
is
want to talk
changed.
to me,
Like
so
like
then you're
you're
not really cool with
yo,
me.
you're putting on a role, right? You're really putting on a role,
I'm
and
not though.
that's
What are you
that's sick.
talking about?
You are.
Nah, I
You
mean, I
are.
kind of get it.
I don't got no smoke with you, Eve. I don't
I
got
don't
no
got no
smoke.
smoke with you either, but I don't like people playing in my face, and I
There's
just feel
nobody
like
playing in your
no,
face.
none
Yo,
of my
how
people mess
am
with
I
you.
playing in your face?
DC,
I don't
a lot of
listen.
people
Listen.
stop coming through here. Kitty, King Crego, everybody don't fuck with you because of that kid shit on your name. And
That's
I
a
said,
fact.
you know
There's
what?
nothing on my name. There is nothing on my name,
But
Eve. You gotta understand
no,
that
I'm
nobody
saying it's
doesn't know.
funny.
Hold on
It's
though,
funny
because you're
that your
making it seem one
kids
way
spoke
that it's
about you
not.
like that,
No,
right?
no, no, because people saw it for what it was. Nobody
Yeah.
dug in no crate and found no fucking crazy shit on me. What happened was
Yeah.
I sent that shit out to Irv, and Irv sent that shit to Payne, and Payne made that shit look like some crazy shit. It wasn't nothing at all. He made it look.
Oh,
I
okay.
kept telling him, read the paper, read the paper. He wouldn't read the
Oh, okay.
paper.
Oh, okay.
What are you saying, medium?
I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all could
I'm
talk
not,
about my. They could talk about my kids. I don't got. We already know that
I'm
all
not
that
talking
shit. The
about you.
effect.
I'm not
No, the
gonna talk.
people in
Why
your
would I talk
chat.
about your kids?
No, I'm talking about the people in your chat. They're trying to. So basically, this smoke is coming from your chat, like because I know people control their chat, and I know what the
I
vibe is.
don't. I'm not. I'm
This
not.
smoke is
I'm
literally
not
coming
looking
from your
at the
chat.
chat, right? You didn't. Yo, you didn't hear me. OG was just going off. OG went off on me for 6 hours. I was up here just flowing. You heard?
No,
I'm
I'm
not even
telling you,
looking at
my
the chat.
smoke. I'm not here for Bobby Johnson. My smoke is because of the chat.
I don't have. I don't have no smoke with you. If you want to smoke with me,
No, no, no,
I
no.
don't.
My
I don't got
smoke
no
with you is
smoke.
gonna
I'm
be
not gonna
because of
smoke
your
with
chat.
nobody. You
Your
heard?
chat. Your
I
chat.
mean, listen.
Nobody can disrespect you or do things to you in my chat because it's my chat.
What
Like,
you mean?
don't
I don't.
microaggress me. Like
What you
that doesn't
mean?
make sense.
Listen, the other day, I listen. A bunch of patrols got blocked. Motherfuckers is in the chat telling me, "Yo,
So you don't know that I guess got timed out by 86 seconds. You don't know that I addressed Street Fiend and then John timed me out. So you acting like you not seeing none of this shit, right?
on my kids, I'm not."
Okay, cool. Heard you. Street
Why would I
Fiend.
lie to you? Why
I'm
would I
gonna
lie to
destroy you,
you,
bitch.
Eve?
And I'm gonna
Eve,
have fun.
yo,
I'm
Eve,
gonna
why
have
would I lie to
fun.
you though?
Hit the link, bitch. Pull up and hit the link. Bitch, hit the fucking link.
I tell you, I got no smoke with you. Like I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad
You right.
passive,
You don't got
right?
no smoke with me, and I'm not gonna put it off on you. It's your chat. Hit the link. Hit the link, Street Fiend. Hit the link, bitch, because you already doxed you and Mansky. Hit the link. Hit the link so I can read you down and tell you about your mother. Hit the link, bitch. I want to do it on any platform. Hit the link, bitch, so I can tell you about your fucking mother, bitch. And your fucking cross-eyed baby, bitch. Let's go. What is we doing? Hit the fucking link. Don't stay down in the chat. Y'all got so much to say in the chat. Hit the fucking link, bitch. Oh, all right. I'll see you at 7:30. I'll be live
Yo,
at 7:30.
hey, yo, Eve, listen, right? Like I said, I don't got no smoke, but listen, right? Just because of that, now, Street Queen and them, they're gonna do a live on me and try to flame me because of that. You heard? Henny's innocent. Henny was up here just fucking going off on OG. not,
Well, I'm
not
telling
I
you right
got
now,
wild
Street Fiend
YouTube
got
beef.
like
You heard?
130 subscribers. Street Fiend is nobody. She came from underneath Lansky. She's you better not tell Payne. I think you rather have smoke with them than have smoke with the fucking old whole other side of the sector because that bitch is nobody.
Why would
She
I?
and your
I don't
fucking
got no
cat
smoke
trolls
with
is
the
nobody.
other side of the sector. What are you
Fuck out of
talking
here. The whole
about?
other side of the sector that's against your ass calling you a fucking weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo though.
The
What you mean
fuck?
I'm a weirdo?
Said, nah, I'm on some new shit.
I'm hurt
Payne's
about
been
what?
proven.
What
Payne's
can
been
I be
proven
hurt
to be
about?
to be
What
at
can I
their
be hurt
caution.
about? I got
To
vindicated. What can I literally be hurt about? I was just being a participant, chilling, and I feel like y'all felt that y'all gonna use Henny's platform to play with me because I don't be around. Like shit changed. Ain't shit changed, nigga. Ain't shit changed. Ain't nobody fucking playing with me. Not the biggest niggas that y'all think out here. Not a Mac Me. Not a fucking Wax AP. Not a no fucking body. I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with. My name ain't Eve, nigga. My name is Yvette. What is we doing?
and no disrespect to you, but it could be anybody
I
else
don't
that
give a
feels like
fuck,
this.
Mansky, if you
No,
think you got
listen.
Mac Mean
No,
or Street Queen, if you think you got Mac Mean. I want smoke with all of y'all. Telling me Vet said it. The fuck you talking about, bitch? And all right, I'm going to have a good day.
yo, I don't got no beef for nobody, right? It's like when something like that happens, right? And I'm not paying attention. I'm just doing my own thing. Even if I was paying attention and I didn't want to get involved, it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying? Whether the person knows it or not, they expect you to do something about it. And if you want to just stay neutral, it's almost like you're picking that side
like forcefully they make you pick that side if you don't do this. You understand what I'm saying? It makes you feel some type like it might make them feel some type of way, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy because it's YouTube. It's YouTube. You got stand out here putting fake paperwork on the kid, and you got Eve up here talking about have to sex don't fuck with me because I I got fucked a rap sheet. That's crazy. I've put my name out there. You know that. You know that. You know Jaden ran my shit. I put it on the road. Yo, I said this shit 2 weeks ago. Yo, I'm just going live just to talk my shit. I didn't pull Jay up here to talk shit and say nothing about fucking OG. I didn't. OG came up here crying and trying to talk shit about Jay. You heard? They was do. I don't know what they got going on in the chat. I'm up here just doing my own thing. You heard? They involve a motherfucker. Yo, that's just crazy. Grown ass motherfucker. Then he tries to like I didn't understand that last night. I didn't. I did not understand that one fucking bit. OG. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why are you trying to get? Why are you trying to get even Henny to get into some shit? Yo, he was kicking your back, and yo, I swear to God, he said that. No, and whoever was there, y'all was there. I know y'all heard that shit. Yo, he was kicking your back, and Eve. I'm like, no, I wasn't. So you didn't call her old girl. I might have called her old girl. I might have, cause I didn't want to say her name. I didn't want no smoke. You heard? That's like you talking shit about her. No, it's not. That's crazy. You trying to cause that's crazy. That's crazy to try to do, you heard? That's mad thing. Mad toto. That shit is mad pussy, you heard? I should do 5 hours and 59 minutes of talking shit about you, you heard? Talking about how every time you do pull up, you stop before you do it the whole way. And I bet you, once or twice, you shitting on yourself, you heard? Because it looked like you struggling, partner. Respectfully. You heard? You heard? Kenny Cutthroat told you a couple months ago, yo, you gotta get busy. You gotta get busy. You gotta get busy. You go out there and do 3 sets of 10s and shit like that. You keep it moving. And it look like you struggling. I don't know. I don't know if I hope it's only bud you're smoking. Cause if you have something else, that shit kicking your ass. You heard? Big crime. What? And he didn't do nothing. And he didn't even do nothing. He was picking mad shit about me too. That shit was crazy. I was 6 hours of it yesterday. 6 hours. Like I said, I should do 5 hours and 59 minutes. He should be in the Guinness Book of Guinness Book of World Records for Matruski writing. You heard? I left this shit moist. Imagine what I do to his girl. You heard? Yo, I don't listen. I don't respectfully. This is respectfully. I know that.
Sometimes we don't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking to y'all niggas in the chat, you heard? I don't give a fuck if y'all don't want to say anything or nothing. If a motherfucker talks shit and one person thinks it's a game and the other person's not with the game shit, and that person pulls up on the other person or watching the shit on live, kind of like behind the doorknob, you heard? We get, we look at that person off the rip, no matter how long you've known this person, and that situation right then and there, we're gonna know what type of person that is, you heard? The way, man, fuck this shit, hold on. I'll just show y'all niggas.
Stop talking. I'm gonna give you a fair one. I'm not gonna snuff you. I'm not gonna smack you. Nothing. I'm gonna let you throw your hands. Coward dies a thousand deaths. On some real shit. I promise you. Straight up, lean your hands like that. I fuck you up right now. Get out of here. When I'm getting the fuck you up to that.
Yo, the way he was standing there, looking mad fucking stupid, that's the same way, the way we looked. I know the way I looked at him and a bunch of others. When we saw that shit, we knew he's not about that shit. He no longer is a threat. He's no longer a G. He might be okay. I know him. He's funny and shit like that. But when it comes down, you mad pussy. You mad pussy. And we seen Jay pull up on you twice, and you ain't do shit. You heard? Nada. Not a damn thing. You heard? Yeah. You heard? You ain't this shit. You was probably in somebody's panel talking, trolling, and he's outside looking for you. You got the doors locked and shit. You heard? He's a cornball, B. Trying to cause problems. You doing the same shit, the shit you don't want done. You mad corny, B. Mad corny. Mad corny. I'm speaking up for you for no reason. I'm t- I, I'm not gonna put it out there, but ask around, motherfucker. I'm talking about the team back. Bitch, I helped you. I'm glad I went live though, you heard? Because I thought about it. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go do a little quick hour shit. Been up here for 2.5 hours, you heard? Niggas is mad corny. He's mad pussy. Mad pussy. Mad pussy. We see, I swear to God, I'm gonna find that shit and you're gonna see. Yeah, he's doing, they say he's doing a review, right? Do a review. I'm glad you listening, you heard? I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna play it. Just for the people in the back that might have not seen it, I'm gonna play it for them, you heard? You can go ahead and ride with pain. That's what suckers do. We talked about that shit mad times. You wanna get mad, and now you wanna run with the people with the other side. You heard? That's what you wanna do. Go ahead. You know they're pumping bad. You said it. Bad dope, right? That's what you say. They're pumping bad dope. Now you're gonna now niggas. Now you feel the way. Now you're gonna go pump bad dope too. You corny, son. Mad pussy. You heard? That's what pussies do though. And I don't even care if Jay violates you. You heard? I don't. But I hope he catches you. You heard? And makes an example out of you on live. You heard? I'm about to end this shit in a few minutes. But it's crazy. Um, he did a 6 hour live on me yesterday. You heard? He's live on me again. You heard? He's corny. He's got. Listen, he's doing the same thing behind the door I'm doing. You heard? His soul is hurt. So he has to find another way to try to make himself feel better. You heard? I know what I do. You heard? Ain't nobody ever pop up like that and talk shit. And we ain't get busy. You heard? That's why they used to play that game back in the days. A duck, duck, goose. He's a fucking duck. Just preparing him for life. You heard? Shout out to Mr. Henry. He could be cool with it. I don't give a fuck. He's another dick sucker. You heard? And his girl. His girl wanted to suck my dick. You heard? That niggas is crazy. I be mad chill and shit like that. Y'all be taking a notepad and writing shit down, and then when y'all get mad, y'all say a bunch of stuff like y'all mad corny, son. Mad corny when niggas really pulled up on you, you ain't did nothing. And I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I was in the chat. And this last Saturday, Sunday, somebody texted me was like, "Yo, have you seen OG in the chats? I haven't seen him." I'm like, "I haven't either." OG was in for the weekend. You heard? OG, you was in for the weekend. You heard? You heard? JB having you in for the weekend. You heard? JB having you spending quality time with your wife, fool. And instead of spending it with your wife, you're doing 6 hour lives on me. Then you're talking about who's moist. You moist. You're super gushy. You heard? Just like I leave her. 6 hours ranting about you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I see if you do 6 hours just chilling and talking and laughing. All right, cool. But fucking sheesh. You would think your throat's out of commission, huh? Nope. There you are again, whopping away. This nigga's over there doing the whop. You heard? Shout out to the chat. I'm not really reading the chat. I can read them one by one on the phone, but I can't read like. Shout out if anybody pull up and I can't see it. You heard? Yo, I try to be respectful. I try to be mad respectful. I wanted to talk to the, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. Go to all my lives and see every time I mention OG Bobby Johnson if I didn't salute him and his channel. You heard? And God, I dropped the link twice for him. He just wanna cry. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I said it. Like, what the fuck, man? Now that super pause beat. Henny out here. Henny out here leaving them gushy, son. That's crazy. Yo, OG, cut it out, B. Cut it out. Cut it out, B. Cut it out. You heard? You better than that shit. Out here all moist and shit like that. Fuck wrong with you, B? Listen, listen, right? When Jay pulled up on him, right? When Jay pulled up on him, that he didn't come out. I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm not on no get in trouble shit either. Respectfully, if I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it. So when he was crying that shit, I was like, you know what I mean? I fuck it. You heard? But when that raccoon jumped out at him, and the way he jumped, let me know that he wasn't just trying to avoid going to prison or jail when he sees Jay. He knows when Jay catches him, he's going from Muslim to Catholic. You heard? Bars. They big man at Henny. Listen, on God, yesterday I dropped the link twice. Yo, come. Nah, now he feeling some type of way. Now he's over there fucking super toto wet. You heard? I can't. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You heard? A nigga over there throwing a fucking hissy fit. That's crazy. Eve says she about to make content off me. You heard? Just don't want fake paperwork. Respectfully. You heard? OG disappointed me respectfully. You heard? I seen the you know that pussy shit. I seen that shit. We all seen that shit. I don't care what nobody says. Anybody that's cool with him is cool, cool. I don't care about that shit. But deep down inside, you know and I know that that nigga was scared, terrified, terrified. I know it. A lot of y'all know it too. Maybe some of y'all don't wanna accept it. Alright, cool. But a lot of us know it. You heard? We still rock with him. I ain't want to turn around and put fucking the fucked up shit on my jacket and try to, man, that nigga, he's a sucker for that shit. He's a sucker for that shit. And don't, if he would have did, if he would have did a quick live, fuck it. You heard? That nigga was over there finger popping himself for 6 hours. You heard? Perdóname. Shout out to the ladies, you heard? But that's crazy. That's crazy. You don't want to fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Don't start going with the people who burning, pumping bad dope, you heard? Remember that? Remember that, OG? Y'all here pumping bad dope. Now you wanna suck on his matruski. So you can pump bad dope with him? Yo, I just read a comment. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but salute to everybody, you heard? Yo, YouTube is a fucking crazy place. If some of y'all really get upset, of like OG just did that, and OG just said he wasn't gonna do that. Jay said, "Watch, he's gonna be mad." OG was like, he hit the link. He was like, "Hi, stop talking shit. You say you're gonna be mad after you're hitting my boy. This and then the third." 2 days later, yo, Henny, I got a bone to pick with you. And then the day before, he must have been spotting. You heard? He must have been spotting last night. That was it. That shit must have came down. You heard? I left his toto leaking. Imagine what I do to his girl. You heard? When I mention my kids and family. You heard? I never said I invented you heard either. You heard? I said I'm gonna say it 1,000 times so the people in the bushes will say it when they other places. And we did catch a couple. You heard? You sucking wild matruski yesterday, B. He was whopping away. I'm surprised you out and about today. Respectfully, I can't believe you out and about today. That's crazy. Be harboring mad feelings, mad feelings, mad feelings. He be feeling away. He don't say nothing. He feel like he just nah. You're not just gonna come and tell me how I held you down. I held you down. Who say? Listen, I never. First of all, I never said you didn't hold me down, but you went on Grismulas once. Cool, I get it. But another time you're telling me to hit the link to entertain the shit. The same fucking shit you told me to stop entertaining. OG, you one of them dudes I would have been slapped in your face, B. Dead ass. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking, but this shit this is tate quieto, you heard? Fucking playing like that, trying to disrespect me and shit like that.
I try to be cool with you and call you like, yo, come hit the link over here. You don't got a link? Come hit the link over here. I want like what are you talking about? Obviously, you're looking at it in a certain way. I'm a man. If I did something wrong, I I take full accountability for it. You heard? I would. When I went to his chat, I saluted. I didn't even listen to what he was saying. People hit me back like, are you? I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, are you not listening? I went back and I listened. First of all, look at the title. But I was on live. I said, yo, come hit my, drop a link. He's like, I don't got one. I said, yo, come hit mine. No. But then he want to go over there and fucking grab it with both hands and fucking go to work. Oh, gee, that was wild, you heard? That was crazy. That was crazy. That shit was crazy. I can't believe he did that shit. He's been holding them feelings, you heard? Talking about the orale, the orale, the orale. If I left his toto that wet, imagine how I would leave his girl's toto. One minute he's happy. Oh, I made Freshie come out the chat. I made Trolls come out the chat. The next minute, you let Freshie go up there. I told you to hit the link. Oh, you want me to be? You want me to be content for you? I get that. But 2 weeks ago, you were telling me to hit Greg's Moolah link. Oh, because they were talking shit about you. So was Freshie. Freshie went up there and called you out. You're a punk. You're a punk. That's what you are. You're a punk. You're a punk and you can't admit it. And that shit eats up so much at you. That shit eats your soul so much that you're such a fucking bitch that you gotta fucking go up here and throw big fucking hissy fits like Sean Prince. That's another one that throws a hissy fit. You heard? Bro, the man, you talking about he roasted me. Now you wanna suck man huevo. You wanna suck man matruski. Bro, I told you, he fucking worked out in front of me. I'm not with that shit. That's funny vibes to me, you heard? I respected your shit, OG, because I'm like, he's doing content, you heard? And it looked like he needs to work out. He might need to fight Jay off, respectfully. Respectfully. Even if it's to push him off or run away. You heard? So I'm like, let him get his workout on. I'm thinking they're going to increase. Motherfucker doing 30, 40 fucking push-ups a morning, half fucking pull-ups, about to shit himself. I bet you he had to edit mad videos because he fucking strange shit there. Fucking sharded. You heard? Not in the shot. Yeah, he shot it in the shot. You heard? Bitch ass motherfucker gonna try to cause stir up some beef and shit. He a sucker for that shit. That's bitch tendencies for real, for real. That was shit. I'm like, what? Yo, you trying to kick her back in. You were kicking her back in. I'm like, no, I wasn't. So you didn't call her old girl? So that's kicking her back in, B? You a bitch, nigga. Like, you's a fucking homo, B. I hope Jay catch you with your kids, son. I hope your kids are with you when he catch you. Dead ass. That's a fact. Shit in the chat, respectfully. That shit had me tight. Sorry, I haven't been highlighting shit like that because I wasn't really. I was kind of just talking shit, you heard? That motherfucker crazy. He bugging. He bugging. He bugging. He bugging. I say it again. Every time I'm any panel, anytime I'm on any panel, anytime I'm anywhere, and Stain pulls up, I'm leaving. Stain wants to talk about my daughter's private. You heard? Jay pulled up on you, and you told your wife to shut up because Jay was outside. You heard? Your kids were probably there too. Your kids were probably there too. They probably had to wait to get up and get cereal and milk, you heard? Till the coast was clear. Till the police got there, you heard? Sucker ass motherfucker wanna talk shit. Henny trying to be cool. Henny trying to be cool. I'm not really even saying anything out of pocket, anything that we haven't seen. I'm just highlighting it, you heard? Stain pulls up anywhere. He wants to talk about my child's private, you heard? I don't want to. No, I'm out of there. Jay pulled up and wanted the fair one for you running your fucking mouth, you heard? And then you kept running it. Now he wants to. I wish I had the music, you heard? I'll be playing that, changing my religion, you heard? You're gonna go from Muslim to Catholic real quick, you heard? You don't think so? That's crazy, B. That's crazy. Shout out to the chat. You heard? He's a sucker, yo. That shit is crazy. I couldn't believe that shit. Listen, and listen, I don't care. Like I said, I understand the YouTube shit. Like I get that. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do a live and talk shit. Cool. You heard? Cool. Don't put no lies on me. Don't put no lies on me. And that's it. No. No, you don't want to do that. You want to paint a narrative. And on top of painting a narrative, you want to fucking violate like you like that. Like you like that. Like you like that. And when Jay pulled up, you not like that. You not like that. We seen that. When X got on the platform and called you out, you wasn't like that. I seen that. So maybe everybody can't see it. Maybe everybody can. You heard? But we could see it we could see it in somebody. You heard? When they got that tortilla in them. You heard? You got tortilla all in you, gushy. And he leaving them gushy. You heard? That shit is super pause, but no, but I'm serious. I'm leaving the. That's crazy. That's crazy. He got up here and wowed and started saying mad shit about Freshie and Jay. And they pull up. He gets tired and leaves. Now Henny's running for saying, yo, y'all gotta go. Hit the link, nigga. Defiéndete. My mom used to tell me, yo, if you go somewhere, somebody hits you, and you don't hit them back, and you get home, I'm whooping your ass, you heard? He out there. One minute, he's standing. Oh, yo, motherfuckers is staying his running this campaign over there. He's saying he's staying out of it. I'm supporting what he's doing. You heard? Now that he's mad at me is, oh, I'm starting to think like you're a bozo, bro. You're a bozo. You're a bozo. You're a bozo. You deserve to get beat up, respectfully. You deserve to get beat up for that shit. You heard? You know damn well I would never touch no kid or do no shit like that. You heard? You said that shit yourself. So now that your emotions are all in the way, now that you're all moist, now Henny is all these things a chomo, huh? Imagine what I do to your girl, nigga. You heard? If I leave you moist like that, imagine what I do to your girl. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I tried to work this shit out yesterday. You heard? Twice. Wow. At some point, Henny get tired of that shit too. You heard? Fuck you. Fuck you thought. I've been up here for a hot minute. You heard?
But I feel like you see how motherfuckers put my name in the title. I feel like they just, what you call that machine? I forgot what they called. The clear. You heard? Cause for what? For what? Cause you mad at Henny? It be like that though. You heard? Plus, I do talk shit, but I don't be trying to be too messy. You heard? Not too messy. I say SMD and shit like that. This isn't for kids anyways. You heard? But I feel like I don't really like to talk like this because some people might already know. But uh, uh certain people around that be around, I be the motherfuckers done been warning me about certain peoples and certain things and shit like that. I don't judge anybody. I really treat people how they treat me. So you respect me, I respect you. That's it. You heard? You try to get disrespectful like that, like it's fuck you, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't crossed the line like that, we might be able to be cordial, but that's it. I can't really fuck with you because you held those feelings, and if you really fucked with me, you would have hit the panel and be like, "Yo, honey," or try to discuss it off you know what I'm saying? Not do a live and try to disrespect me and do what you did yesterday. You heard? You shouldn't have went on moist on me yesterday, and you're trying to cause me trouble. To Eve, shout out to Eve for I don't know if she believed it or not, but not for not even for not entertaining that shit. But that shit was just mad corny because behind the scenes I'm doing the opposite. You heard? You're a bozo for that shit, OG. You say you stand for your people and you for your people, but you trying to cause your people fucking trouble, unnecessary trouble. You heard? He's a clown for that shit. He's a clown for that shit. Just listen. I know people aren't fools. I understand that. But listen, if me and him are going through it, he does the 6 hour live on me, finger popping himself, right? What would be the reason for him to say, yo, even DBN code, even you like why would you even mention that shit? Like why would you even talk about that shit? Your fucking throat was super moist and you felt like doing the WAP all night. That's it. That's it. Friday night. You wanted to do the WAP all night. You heard? You're in the 40s. That's about that age where that dance people used to do the WAP. You heard? You was whopping all night. That shit was crazy for 6 hours. Like, motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that say they fuck with you, right? Come up to your platform, talk shit. They weaponize your shit. Then when the people you fucking came up talk shit about you come up, they get mad at you over that shit. You heard? Some people that don't look at doing a stream, they might not look at the shit that goes behind it. But a lot of bullshit goes behind it. You heard? Look, Eve came up here earlier. She was talking about the chat. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in the chat. You heard? Like this shit is it's a headache sometimes. Uh, but yeah, like ain't nothing unusual. Ain't nothing unusual going on. You heard? Henny leaving them moist. You know what I'm saying? Leaving them gushy. I like I like I don't like the fact that they get gushy. I don't, cause that's weird. But I like the fact that when they do get gushy, they let it be known. They show that shit. You heard? That 6 hour live, super gushy. That the 9 lives after the supposed last live of the year by this fucking goofy ass dumb motherfucker from Neptune. Uh, like that big hissy fit fucking marathon he ran for that week. You know what I'm talking about? He did like 3 lives after 3 lives, talking shit about females, and I'm not gonna talk about it. And we thought that was bad. We said, yo, we're gonna leave the bad shit with the 2025. Let's go 2026. Let's go hard, yo. Pause. Let's get some bread. Get this bag. Humble Gemini, salute. And you know what? You know what? What OG said? OG said, nah. I'm starting 2026 with a big bang. I'm starting it off with a big bang. You heard? I'm going moist on it for 6 hours. Go to my last 5 lives and listen to them and write down how many times I shout out OG Bobby Johnson. Every single one of my lives, maybe not every single one, but if I'm mentioning anybody, if I mention KT, I shout out KT. If I mention DBN, what did I do? I mentioned DBN. I shout everybody out that I mentioned them. You heard? That I see, that I come across. I'll mention you. And he's just crazy, son. That's just crazy. I can't believe he went and did that fit, and then just didn't wanna like. And now I'm just gonna throw a fit over here. Control narrative. I don't respect that. You heard? I don't respect that at all. I don't respect that. Talking about I let Freshly violate him on the panel the whole time. I'm like, no, I did it. He called you out. I said, hit the link. OG, you usually aren't you Machine Gun Bobby? Aren't you Machine Gun Bobby? He came up, called you out. The day before that, you went up there and violated him and Jay. And then you mad because I didn't tell them after you violated them and they came to defend themselves. Since I fuck with you, since I didn't tell him, yo, you can't do that. Now you mad at me? Back in the days, you get mad at somebody, punch him in the face. I'm still like that, you heard? I punch you right in your face if you was close to me doing some goofy shit like that. What you did, try to do with Eve. That shit pissed me off yesterday. I was like, what a goofy ass motherfucker, man. I will punch you in the face. But that's crazy how nowadays some people, instead of their first reaction when they get mad, is punch you in the face. The first thing they do is grab the matruski and they fucking go tonsils deep. You heard? That shit crazy. You heard? Shout out to the whole chat. Yo, if you go to OG's live from yesterday, y'all see what a mess I left with that Toto. You heard? I left that shit gushy everywhere for 6 hours. I let yo. Did y'all know OG? Did y'all know OG Bobby was a squirter? Yo, I had I had OG Bobby over there squirting for 6 hours. Go watch it when you get a chance. You heard?
See, OG, I'm not a hater. You heard? You heard? Oh shit! I found that shit mad corny. You heard, DBN? And you even I saw you tell him in the chat. I hope y'all can fix this. I was willing to talk to him. He's over there violating. He read the chat. He read it. He read when you said, "Yo, you have to talk about it." I could see. I saw him read that shit. He just wanted to violate. He felt that type of way and wanted to release it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to squirt everywhere. You heard? Grab the paper towels, y'all. OG made a fucking mess yesterday. You heard? Yo, I was gonna take a screenshot of his live last night for 6 hours and zoom in on the time and make a post out of it and not even go live today, you heard? Disrespect him like that. You heard? His wife was next to him playing Bejeweled while he was on live, you know, doing Matruski's work. You heard? Oh shit. Yo, the chat's going crazy. Uh I found that shit mad I found that shit mad pussy. I was gonna stay live for 5 hours and 59 minutes and then end the live. That way I can still say that he did the longest dick riding in history of I think it might be in history of I don't know, it might be longer ones, you heard? Who knows? I'm about to get up out of here, you heard? Salute to the chat. Street Queen Peoples, Virgo Child, Sexy J, uh Bobby Ramos, who else is in here? Hold on, y'all. DBN, Freshie, Peoples, Humble. I think I said Humble already. Yo, Rico the Sleaze, te bajé batado. You heard? Yo, that shit mad corny. That shit mad corny. Listen, if I fuck with somebody, I fuck with somebody. Respectfully. If I felt like you did bad, I feel like you did bad, and that's it. I'm not gonna pray into the other side. No, it don't work like that, yo. Yeah, you might fall out with somebody, but then to go and switch from positive to like that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Java Joe, salute. BK718, salute. Salute to the whole chat. John, you already know the vibes. David, salute. You heard? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Hope everybody hit the like. I'll probably pull up tomorrow. You heard? I just feel like OG went out bad. You heard? He did a 6 hour live after he said he wasn't bothered. He must have had a fucking talk, a one-on-one talk in the morning when he was, you know what I'm saying, going to the bath. I don't know. I'm saying he changed his mind. Nah. Either way, I feel like I feel like I don't know. I feel like if you really fucked with somebody, that's not how you approach shit. You heard? Either way, he showed this that side of him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna take it from him. He is a funny dude. He is a funny dude. You heard? But that other stuff, like he's wild corny. He also even said that I had other troll accounts and that I blew my spot up. What on everything I love? I don't have a troll account. Y'all here trying to pump back dope. Y'all here starting to look bad, and it's because you're overthinking the fact that every time you fucking come outside, that's starting to eat up at your brain. You don't notice it, but it's consuming you. You're thinking every time you gotta go to your car or outside to get your mail, put your kid, you know deep down in your heart that you're on the swivel because you're watching out for the knuckle. You heard? That's a fact. I don't say nothing. I'm mad respectful. You come crying to me, yo, Henny, yo, Henny, yo, Henny, yo, Henny, yo, Henny. Then you're like, yo, fuck the trolls, fuck the trolls, fuck the trolls. But you got doodle head over there, right? You mad crazy. Oh, you're telling me to hit links, but a week, 2 weeks ago, you're telling me to hit links. You're mad hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, B. You're mad corny, OG, dead ass. Dead ass. Like, face your fears, because if every time you go outside, you're nervous that you're gonna run into jail or something, and now that shit is fucking with you and it's like making you do stupid shit, you heard? Cause I ain't did shit to you. You heard? But I'm out of here though, for real. I'm about to get up out of here. Salute to everybody that came through and chill with me. You heard? Top Shots was here too. He pulled up. Shout out to Top Shots. Uh, peace and blessings to everybody. Peace, y'all.